But it's all just for fun in single player mode. He's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every dimension, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice winning in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every dimension, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice winning in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves the fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every dimension, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice winning in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A silent grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every new mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice living in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves the fight. But his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every new mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice living in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual land. But his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A silent grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every new mission, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice living in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves the fight. But his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every dimension, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice living in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every dimension, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice living in his name. He's not a criminal, just loves the fight, but his love for Christ is his guiding light. No court, no trial, just victories earned. Criminal justice, his faith affirms. The power of criminal, the game's begun. With God on your side, you've already won. With every win, every milestone gained. Criminal justice, his love remains. On his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one trolling the streets of a virtual land, but his heart's for Christ, controller in hand, chasing down villains, catching the crooks, living with faith as it's written in the book. A smile and grace, he's saving the day. Criminal justice walking in God's way. Level up, nothing but the thrill. Criminal justice living by God's will. No laws to break, just goals to reach. In this digital world, he's got love to preach. He's just a gamer, chasing the high. Criminal justice, keeping faith in his eyes. In a world of pixels, he's fierce and alive. Through every dimension, that's where we thrive. With Christ in his heart and oxygen in his veins. Criminal justice living in his name. He's not breaking laws, just breaking the game. Criminal justice, that's his online name. Controller grip tight, his focus is clear. Every battle, every quest, he's got no fear. From dawn till dusk, he's locked in the zone. In the world of gaming where he's made his home. Strategy, speed, every move on cue. In this digital realm, there's nothing he can't do. Badge on his chest, but it's all just for fun. In single player mode, he's the only one roaming the streets of a virtual.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another live stream. How's everybody doing? Good to see you guys up in the chat. We are live on YouTube and Twitch tonight. I decided to only go live on those two platforms because those are our exclusive platforms. And this is an exclusive stream. I believe the stream is set to subscriber only. It should be. It should be. Over on Twitch, we got Nick Fulton and we got the Third King. What's up, brother? Over here on YouTube, we got James Ludman. What's up, James? How you doing, man? I don't think I've seen you here before. Welcome to live stream. You are new. Jupwa Session. I like that name. You're also new, man. Welcome to live stream. Appreciate you being here, man. And we got Gaming with Jaden. What's up, Gaming with Jaden? How you doing, man? So basically, you guys seen the thumbnail. Y'all seen the title. Fresh Cuts Lawn Care. What is Fresh Cuts Lawn Care? Sorry. Fresh Cuts Lawn Care. What is up, dude? It has been a long time. Yeah, it has been a long time. How's it going, man? Good to see you guys up in the chat. So basically, y'all seen the thumbnail. You seen the title. We're going to be building our LSPDFR. Guys, give me 1 second. Let me grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I meant to grab that bottle of water before I went live, but we've got a fresh bottle of water now, so we are good to go. I appreciate you guys being here. We're going to be building our LSPDFR. I've already installed, just like the base mods, I installed LSPDFR ScriptTook V. I installed Simple Trainer. Now, I do want to say this for those who have done a fresh install or you're just running the new version of LSP of GT5 and LSPDFR, which is, what is it, 3889? Is that the new version? Is that the new version? Let me go ahead and switch you guys over here. I did move my cameras down. Here, we do have some lights on where y'all can see me a little better. Let me get the tip glass on. I appreciate you guys being here. So I think it is 3889. I think that's the current version we're on. So I've got my cameras moved down so you guys can see everything I'm doing here. Now, what I want to say about the scripts folder, or not the scripts folder, but scripttookv.net, don't put it in your game. I had some issues when I first fired up this game, or this version of GT5. I had some issues. Serenity MC, what is going on? You'll just have an issue for some reason whenever I have. Hey, my game just won't boot and it's stuck on waiting for game window. Don't know if that's a rage issue or GT issue. So I think, don't hold me to this, Serenity, but I think that you can run your ScriptTook V without the dinput8.dll. So take that out of your game. If it's running better, take that out of your game. Cypher coming through. Following over on Twitch. Thank you, Cypher. I'm looking up because my stream for Twitch is over here on my monitor on the wall. Oh, I got you. So what's not working? So everything that's supported by ScriptTook V, is that what you're saying? Like your ELS and Simple Trainer and stuff like that, that's not working. Okay. Now, are you running on the new version, Serenity? And I don't mind doing some I normally don't do troubleshooting in my chat, like especially if I'm doing like a gaming live stream, but I don't mind answering some questions tonight. If y'all got some questions, shoot. I do not mind answering some questions tonight because we are building LSPDFR tonight after all. So I did have a few issues when I first fired up the game. And I don't know what it was really, but I finally got the game to hook. It's been running smooth ever since, but when I put scripttookv.net in, the game did crash. The game did crash, so I took scripttookv.net back out. Or the game wasn't crashing, but Rage was not hooking. It was saying insufficient permissions, something of that. Y'all know what it says, that error message, insufficient permissions, or something about your what's it called? Your security software, your antivirus. So you guys can see my antivirus is all turned off. I mean, everything else is on, but the only thing I ever turn off is my virus and threat protection. See, this is all turned off. If I go here, this is all off. And it's a very important aspect of what we do in the modding community. When you're modding a game, you need to make sure that all of your stuff is turned off. Now, the other stuff, in my personal experience, you don't have to worry about like account protection. Like the ones you see highlighted in green, you don't have to worry about those. But the ones that you do have to worry about is the virus and threat protection and fire and net wall protection. Make sure those are all turned off. All you have to do is go in here and go to each one and turn these off. And then for the virus and threat protection, you go in here, manage settings, and you turn each one of these off. See? So that's all you got to do. But I did want to tell you guys that the scripttookv.net is not working with this version of GTA 5. So I'm going to go to excuse me. I'm going to go to Google, and I need to bring it down here. Let me go to Google. Let's go to scripttookv. I'm sorry, not scripttookv. Not scripttookv. We need scripttookv.net. And we want the nightly. We want the nightly. No, not this. Not that version. I think it's this one right here. So they're going to have to, oh, they did update it. They did update this. So let me get this. I did not know they updated this. So let me get this version. And maybe it will work, because I have the version from 2 versions ago, and it was still working. So they did update it. So for those needing to know, they did update scripttookv.net nightly on the GitHub page. So it is updated. Let me throw this into my main install folder. Let's see, this one, and then we need it for $38.99 right here. We're going to throw it in there. We also need to grab the scripttookv from here. This one can go. So I need to go in here. I need to go in here and start. Man, I got a fly in this. I got a fly swatter over here too. If he gets too jumpy on me, I'm going to take him out. I also heard the pack file limit adjuster and all that. The weapons adjuster, heap adjuster, and all that good stuff. Pad prop limit adjuster is not working either because they've not been updated yet. So if you put them in your game, they're probably going to crash it. Let me catch up the chat here real quick. That's right. That's right, King. Got to hydrate, man. You got to hydrate. I'm sorry, guys, if I look a little sweaty or whatever. I literally just got done cleaning the wheels up on my truck. I went and washed my truck today and cleaned up the wheels. And I spend like a solid 15 to 20 minutes on each wheel because I have this. I use Black Magic. Have y'all ever heard of Black Magic cleaner for your vehicles? That's all I use. I use everything from Black Magic Tire Shine to Black Magic Interior Shiner to Black Magic Wheel Cleaner. And I have this one stuff called Black Magic Aluminum Wheel Cleaner. And what I do is I'll spray that on my wheels. And I have 2 rags on me. I have one that wipes the cleaner off the wheel and cleans it in the process. And then once that's done, I have my dry rag in which I polish it. And they end up looking really good, man. They end up looking really good. Scored Stream, what is up, man? It's going good, brother. How are you? It is going good. Crashes in 10 minutes to play. Do you have scripttookv.net installed into your game, Jupla? Is that what it is? So get the new version of scripttookv.net. I'm sorry, not scripttookv. Scripttookv.net. Get the new version of it, and it should be good to go. Let me start taking some of these out here. The Resident UI is still good. I'm still using that as far as I know it is. Let me look. I've got 2 versions of scripttookv.net right here. I'm going to get rid of those. We can get rid of this. This one here can stay where it is. And I'm going to keep these just in case we have to have them again. Resource adjuster is good to go. You can still use the resource adjuster. You haven't, man? You haven't played LSPDFR in a long time? I still dig it, man. I mean, I don't know if you guys remember, but I took a step back from LSPDFR for quite some time. Not a long time. Like, I still did, tutorials here and there. But there for a little while, I took a step back from LSPFR because it just was... I just got burned out, man. I just got burned out on it. All I did every day was tutorials, and then patrols. You know, LSPDFR live streams, LSPDFR live streams. If you go back and look at like the first 3 to 5 years of my video content, it's nothing but LSPDFR. That's all it is. And, you know, there's also some other games in there in between, but I enjoy a variety of gaming. I can't stick to just one game. I can't do it. Yeah, I just can't stick to one game. I've never been able to do that. I mean, I did with LSPFR for a long time because that's what got the channel growing, and I just burned myself out on it. And for about probably a month or two, maybe 3 months even, I took a step back, and I was like, man, I gotta step back from all this. You know, it wasn't just the game, you know, itself. It wasn't just the mod. It was, you know, all the troubleshooting we had to do, the troubleshooting questions I would get. It was just all so overwhelming. You know, it was all overwhelming to me, and I wasn't used to that. You know, I wasn't used to being flooded with people wanting to talk to me and people wanting to get my advice on this and that. It was just, I wasn't used to that, you know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, I was a music entertainer for many years of my life. For 20 years of my life, I was a music entertainer, and I played in a band with my brothers, and we played local in Nashville and Clarksville and all that. And so I love to entertain. Entertaining is not the problem for me, but when it got to the point to where I felt like it was something I had to do and not something that I felt like doing or I enjoyed doing, I had to take a step back, man. And I did. And now that I took that step back, I'm good. And I've been doing, I mean, I never quit doing LSPFR. You know, I just took a step back for a little bit and kind of lacked off of it, you know, and did other games and stuff. Cola J said, I have an issue where my Rage plugin hook is stuck at initialization when opening settings. This happened after I updated Rage plugin hook in LSPFR. So that usually happens when you go from an older version to a newer version. And my recommendation on that, you can do whatever you want, Cola J. My recommendation on that is always a fresh install. And that means uninstalling your GTA 5 and reinstalling it. And I know that takes a while, but listen, man, I promise I've been doing this a long time. I've been messing with this mod for a very long time, and I can tell you for a fact that every time there's an update, legit every time there's an update, I do a fresh install of GTA 5 and LSPDFR. Every time. I don't care if we have an update, you know, within a 2-week period, 2 updates within a 2-week period, I will do a fresh install every time. Because that's how I've gotten so good at modding. That's how I know so much about it, because I've constantly installed it and installed it and installed it and troubleshooted it and troubleshooted it. You know, even my own game I've troubleshooted. And you just learn after a while, man. Sorry, guys. I know I'm talking. I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. So what I want to do is I want to grab these files and I want to pull them over into here. The new scripthookv.net as well. And the new scripthookv. Now that we got that, this folder should be empty. And we can go back and we can put this into our main install folder. And we can close that up. Actually, let me go here and let me get rid of this folder. Now let's go back and close this up and put this into the main install file. Oh, we just dropped one in there, didn't we? Okay, so what we need to do while we're here, let me minimize this and we'll pull this out and we'll install it and then we'll run the game and we'll come back because I want to see if, let me put these in here. I want to make sure the game's going to run after I install this, because today when I installed the old scripthookv.net, it did not run. It crashed the game. Now, I don't have any links provided, but I'm going to tutorial this video as though I'm showing you guys how to do it like I have many times before. Zanebox, what's up? Will this be a video on YouTube for us to watch later? Maybe. I might turn into like some shorts or something. I might do that. Scripttookv.net. You only need 3 files for scripttookv.net. You need the scripttookv.net.asi. Hold down your control key and highlight the scripttookv.net 2.dll and highlight the scripttookv.3.dll. So scripttookv.net.asi, scripttookv.net 2.dll, scripttookv.net 3.dll. You're going to pull these into your main game directory, cross our fingers and hope this works. And they're in there. Okay? They are in there. Man, I get tons of spam callers, like seriously all the time. So before we run the game, let's drop a script into here in case it does work. So let's do custom environmental lighting. Let's do that one first. Let me get rid of this right here. We're going to go to the scripts folder. The only file you need from custom environmental lighting is the custom environmental lighting.dll. Pull it into your scripts folder and drag and drop. That's all you need. All right? That's all you need. And we're going to get rid of that scripttookv.net. And we're going to get rid of that custom environmental lighting. And we're also going to install our ambient effects, which also goes into your scripts folder. You got one file. Pull it, drag it, and drop it in your scripts folder, just like so. We're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of this. Let me see if there's anything else that goes in there. Yes, Brain Blast goes in there. So open up your Brain Blast, grab the 2 files you see in there, pull it into your scripts folder, and drag and drop. Just like so. Oh, I got you. Well, I do have a brand new full install tutorial on my Patreon. It's for 2026. There's a paywall. You know, it costs money to watch it, but it's all new. Not all new plugins, but there are some newer plugins in there. I don't want to lead you wrong. They're not all new plugins. It's a lot of the same plugins we're accustomed to. But there is newer plugins in that tutorial, which is right there. It's the pinned comment, dude. It's the pinned comment. What does ambient effects and environmental lighting do? So what that does, your ambient effects makes your explosions and your fire more realistic, and it also the custom environmental lighting makes your police lights pop a lot more, just like better ELS reflections does. All right, so now I have to manipulate this INI file right here. I hope you guys can see everything. I think y'all can. Now, for me personally, this is the chunk removal key, so when you're blasting them and you see chunks coming out, you can hit the O key to remove the chunks, but I just put in none here because I don't use that key, and I don't use the menu for it. I'm going to type in capital NONE. Anytime you don't want a keybind in your game, you can just go to the INI file and type in none on the keybinds. So like right here where it says settings menu, I'm going to type in false with a capital T because it's got true. Now you want everything true with a capital T, is what I meant to say. Now that we got that, we're going to click file and click save and close out of this. Now is there anything else? Yeah, there's one more thing I can put in here, I think. One more, maybe a couple more things. Let's do the more gore. So you're going to grab the moregore.dll, pull this into your scripts folder, and drop it in. Now, this Lemon UI supports a lot of the stuff in your that you use. It doesn't support what I'm putting in, but it does support a few things you put in your scripts folder, but just not the ones I'm putting in right now. Okay, let's get rid of the Brain Blast shortcut. Let's get rid of the More Gore shortcut. And we are going to have to install OpenIV. I think I might do a fresh install of that. So let me unpin it from the taskbar. And let me close this. And let me go grab my OpenIV setup file is what I'm trying to say. I'm not as young as I used to be, guys, so I forget things. Hey, Cypher over on Twitch. First time chatter. Thanks for the great YouTube videos. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, Cypher. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that, dude. I really appreciate the love and support, man. Okay, what was I going to get, guys? What was I going to get? What was I going to get? I can't even remember what I was going to get. See what I mean? I forget things. Well, I get that. I get that, Zane. I completely understand that some people can't afford the videos, but you have to understand that I'm 48 years young. I have 3 girls I have to support. I've got bills to pay. I drive a Suburban, which is a V8. I go to Dallas 3 times a week. I spend legit almost $100 a week in gas just for my truck. So along the fact that I've got bills to pay, I've got food to put in my kids' stomachs. I've got myself to feed. I've got bills to pay. I have to live is what I'm trying to say. And I can't live just off YouTube alone. It's not even anything anymore. So, even at almost 45,000 subscribers, the money is not even decent. I'm telling you guys, it's not even decent. It's really not. So that's a lot of the reason I created the Patreon, was to kind of have that second gig. Yeah, I mean, I know that people, not everyone can afford those tutorials, but for those that can, I get this stuff. I'm not able to afford a $20 Patreon sub. So see, that's where people get confused, Zane. So no, doesn't matter what Patreon tier you purchase on my Patreon, you cannot get access to that video. That's not how it works. The way it works is it is a separate purchase only. It's a separate purchase only. And give me 1 second here, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let me go over to my Patreon here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, man. Because people do get confused about that, and I get it. I get why people get confused. But I'm going to go to my shop tab here, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, all right? So let me go back over the screen. So this is my shop tab. See how these are for purchase only? Now, you can go to the memberships tab, right? And these are all your memberships that you can purchase whichever one you want. Yes, I'm going to reinstall OpenIV. Yes, I am. Well, I'm doing a fresh install, which, like I said, I always do when there's a new version. Did I miss anybody's chat? I don't want to miss anybody's chat. Is there a new heap adjuster impact file? Jupal asked me that. I do not know. I'm going to look it up and see. Okay, I don't think I missed anybody's chat. Scriptic V is broken at the moment. D-input 8.dll is messing up Rockstar Launcher. If you use that, if not, you aren't concerned. So my D-input 8.dll is working fine. But I get what you're saying, Zane, and that's what I mean. I'm not able to pay a certain amount of money for your visit. I get that, and I'm not saying I'm not ever going to do tutorials on LSPDFR on Patreon on YouTube ever again. I mean, I've got a new playlist that I've been doing that's got tons and tons of plugins in there that you can install. No, the first video's not there anymore. It's gone. Every time I do a full install tutorial on Patreon, I set all of the install videos for LSPDFR on YouTube to private. And I do that because when I teach this mod, right? When I teach this mod, I want people to leave my videos saying, dude, he's awesome. He's the reason that my LSPDFR runs so good. Okay, so the reason I set those to private is because there's a newer LSPDFR tutorial. Even though it's always installed the same way, that newer version makes the difference. It makes a whole lot of difference when you install that newer version, opposed to going back to, say, like my 2022 tutorial or my 2021, which is how long I've been doing these full installs. So all of the LSPDFR tutorials on my channel right now are currently set to private. And that's the reason why, is because I want people to go to that newer video so they can have a better running game. I want your game to run good. I'm not saying I won't ever do an LSPDFR tutorial on YouTube ever again, because that's not true. I've obviously got them all over my channel, you know what I mean? So they're obviously there. Working even without my mods. Photo D input 8 doesn't work. It does the waiting for game window and then it errors in the launcher. Well, I tell you, Serenity, if I can't figure it out, I'll tell you what. Go to my Discord And there's my Discord link right there. There'll be somebody in there that can help you, I promise. Somebody's in there is always knowledgeable about LSPDFR and that can always help you. So, but you can go here and you guys will notice that in each one of these I did put this does not give you access to the full install tutorial for 2025 and 2026. I did that for a reason because people were getting confused on, they were coming here and purchasing tiers thinking it was going to give them access to the tutorial. That's not how it works. It is a separate purchase. Again, it's a separate purchase in the shop tab. I've also got part 2 of this right here, which is the all open IV modifications. Now, this one's from last year, but it's all the same mods. If I did the video again, I'd be doing all the same mods over again. And there's no sense in doing that when they're all right here. You know what I'm saying? So there's the links right here for this video. Your links for your open IV are right here, which I need to pin to featured. I need to highlight in the shop. Oh, you can only do 3 products. Okay. So here's the video from last year. You guys can see there's been a price drop. Here you go, Zanebox. For those who can't afford like the $30 tutorial, I did drop the one from last year from $25 down to $15. And the links for that have been dropped from $5 down to $3. Real gun models? Yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, so that's all in my Open IV modification tutorial right here. But we'll be doing that here on the channel as well. I'm sorry, not on the channel, but in my live stream tonight. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to remember what I came in here for. I can't remember what I came in here for now. I remember what I came in here for. Does anybody remember what I came in this file explorer for? I can't remember. I cannot remember what I went to the file explorer for. I'm sure it was something important. I'll remember it in a minute. Okay, let me see if there's anything that goes into the scripts folder. Let's see. Anything else that goes into the scripts folder? Yes, right here. Scripts folder, this is crawl injury. Grab the file, pull it into your scripts folder, drag and drop, just like that. All right, now I think I did the... Yes, I've configured that file. Now, there's only one more I want to put in before we get into the game, and that's going to be no more slow-mo. I'm going to drag and drop both these files into my main game directory, just like so. No more slow-mo, pretty much. You know how when you pull up your weapon wheel and it goes into slow motion, your radio wheel? It takes that away. So it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty good. Let's get rid of no more slow-mo, and let me get some of these in order. Before you if you guys want to install the dispatch audio overall, make sure you always install Stop the Pet and Grammar Police first. And I'll tell you why. Because when you open this and you go to the files, right? You go here, plugins. It's going to overwrite your Grammar Police and Stop the Pet. If you install these first, it's not going to work right. It's not going to work right at all. All right, let's put this here. Where's my better ELS reflections? We can get rid of this now. Let me put this down here. This is killing me because all this stuff is so out of order right here. It's so out of order. Okay. Let me move it over. Now, I don't want to delete those other recycle bin because I have to put those back in my folder, but we can delete this. And we can delete this. Everything else has to be, we can delete this too. Everything else has to be dragged back out. What was the new version? I don't know what the new version was. What was it? They all say 370. Well, it's in my folder. I'll just delete those. They're in my folder anyway. So we'll have to take all these and pull them back out and put them back into the main install files. This one we do not. I can do away with that one, and I think that is it. Okay. Now, I think that is pretty much it for that. So, let me pull up my Epic Game Launcher, and we're going to find out if scripttookv.net works with this this version of GT5. So let's go ahead and fire it up. I do have to cut the game audio just for a second for copyright reasons, obviously. Let me close out of this. So let's see what happens. So I don't know if it's not going to run because it'll give me that notification about... Oh, Rage plugin hook. Click it. So you're going to get this. You're going to click yes. Yeah, I do cut the game audio because they'll copyright you for it. Adico, is that how you said Edico or Adico? I already told you you wanted to reinstall OpenIV on that folder. Wait, what folder are you talking about? Yes, it goes to your main game directory, Serenity. It does. It does go into your main game directory. It most certainly does. So it did not hook. It did not hook, guys. Okay, let's Alt-Tab out. Actually, let's quit the game. Yeah, see, it didn't hook. I'm telling you, it's the scripttookv.net. Even the new version doesn't work. So we're going to take that out. We're going to take that out of our game. Let's scroll down in here. Let's get this nice and big. All right, scripttookv.net.asi, .2.dll, .net3.dll, and that's the only thing that's highlighted, right? Okay, and deleted. Okay, so we got those out. So now, let me close this. We need to open this up. Go over here, go to plugins, and what did I need to put back in here? What was it? Well, I'm not going to do it yet. Let me grab these out of my recycle bin real quick. We can get rid of this. I'm just going to pull these to my other screen over here. There's that. Okay, now let's try to launch it. Sploot, what's up, man? I'm doing good. How are you, man? Nick, Third King, and Cypher, I appreciate y'all over on Twitch, man. Diverse Gamer Hub Official. What is going on, man? What's not true? What is not true? What did I miss? I missed something. You said not true. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was OpenIV, the OpenIV file. I need the setup file so I can... I need the setup file so I can set it up. Okay. It hooked. See? It's v.net, man. They got to fix that. They got to fix that, man, because it... Y'all see it? It hooked just like that as soon as I took it out. Yes, you need to make a scripts folder. You're going to go in down to your main directory, like in the little white buffer zone. You're gonna right click, click new, click folder, and name it scripts, all lowercase, just the way you have it spelled there in the chat. All lowercase, SCRIPTS. All right, let's do that. Once we get in the game, I'll turn the game audio back on, ladies and gentlemen, once we get in the game. Yeah, that's part of new versions. Like when we get new versions, sometimes there's bugs. There just is. That's just the nature of the beast with LSPDFR. Well, here's the thing, Serenity. Let me ask you this. How long has it been since you've done a fresh install? And what I mean by that, like, how long has it been since you've uninstalled GTA 5, deleted all your directories, and reinstalled it? Are you on the Epic's version, Serenity? All right, so we got our simple trainer going here. Let's armor up. And let's load our weapons. We'll get the weather moving here. We're going to load our weapons up. All right, flashlight's working, looks like. Yep, and then we got all these guns. If you guys wonder why I got the vintage pistol, that's because when I put the LiDAR gun in, it's going to replace that. So, there's our nightstick. Looks like it's working pretty good till we replace it. All right, and then let's go here. I hope it spawns the correct car. Emergency and police cruiser. It's not spawning the right car. I have to go to the garage every time now to get it. Doesn't make no sense. Okay, hop out of here. All right, let's go here. LSPDFR. And then go to nearest police station. I got to get the vehicle that that's ELS compatible. There's only one vehicle. There's only one vanilla vehicle that's ELS compatible, but you have to make it that way. You have to make it that way, and that's the Vapid Cruiser. And I'll show you guys how to make it ELS compatible. It's so simple. It's so easy to make it ELS compatible. So you go in here, you're going to go to police garage. Yes, both of them go into your scripts photo. They most certainly do. So when you get to this Vapid Cruiser, you're going to go to components and just turn both components off. It's now ELS compatible. So when we come into the game with ELS, we'll get this car and it'll be ELS compatible. But this is the only one that is. Let's see. What do we put in? Ambient effects? So there's only one way to really test these blood mods, and it's like this. Oh, let me turn the game audio back on. Sorry, guys. Let me get her money. Got his tire. All right, so let's get a let's grab an RPG real quick. Nope, RPG. Is it here? No, it's on the other side. Yeah, it definitely works with the explosion and the fire for sure. Definitely does that way better. See if we can hit that van from way over here. That was a good shot. There's that. Alright, so y'all notice when I hit my weapon wheel, it's not slowing the game down. See that? Just keep going at normal speed. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty good. Let's try out this combat pistol. Oh, what are they doing standing over here? That's a SWAT team. What are they doing standing over here? Now, if you want to see how Brain Blast works, it's more like a shotgun blast. See the chunks flying everywhere? See that? Look at the shotgun showcase. Did y'all see that? That is wild, dude. So the more gore, you know, kind of gives it that blood splatter look. Good thing you can't feel that, huh? Alright, so that's pretty much it. Alright, let's exit out. I'm trying to figure out... Okay, I need to do one thing before we exit the game. I gotta do this real quick. Alright, vehicle options. Let's fix the vehicle. And we want this vehicle to be modded every time we come into the game. And there's a way to do it, and I can never find it. Spawn vehicles max tune. There we go. All right. And, nope. Vehicle options. Vehicle mod menu. Nope, not that. Max tune vehicle. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to save this vehicle. It's got the turbo and everything now. Alright, so we're going to save this vehicle. We're going to save it to slot 1. There we go. And every time we come in the game, we can load it up. Alright, now let's exit out. And let's start installing some plugins. We're going to do this a little backwards than what we're accustomed to. We're going to start with Stop the Peds, so. Wait, what's that? Well, because when you do a reinstall, you get all files from that version. All your files that you reinstall are from that current version. If you have old files from previous versions, you get what I'm saying? And you start mixing those up after a while, it's going to start causing you issues. That's why I always recommend that everyone always do a fresh install every single time there's an update. That's no exaggeration. When I tell you guys I do one every time there's a new update, I do one every single time. Like I said, if there's 2 updates within a 2-week or 1-week period, I do a fresh install every time. Because I can install my LSPDFR in no time. If I'm doing it by myself, it's done in no time. But I that's why I always recommend a fresh install, man. It's worth it. It may take a while, but it is worth it because your game will run so much better. It will run so much better. It really will. Okay, let's go ahead and start with since we installed those plugins, let's grab a few more. So let's do Ultimate Backup, and we're gonna do we have call out interface out here? We do. Okay, so let me move this down. And let's grab this. This is for call out interface as well. We're going to drop it right there. And we're also going to do Simple HUD and Simple Control. And we'll do these in a little bit. How many's left? How many's even left? Oh, man, I should be able to install all those. I would think I could install all those. Let me move this over here. Let's put this here and move these up. I'm sorry, guys. My OCD is terrible. I'm so sorry. My OCD is terrible. It is terrible. So we're just gonna go ahead and grab all these and pull them out. This is 7 other plugins. All right, and we're gonna move these. We're going to move all of these over here, right there. We can put this one here. I'm so sorry, guys. I know my OCD is terrible. All right, so we got a handful of plugins here we're installing. So, what we'll do once we're done installing these, we'll grab the ones from the other screen and we'll put them back into this folder. Because I keep these here. If you guys will notice, the name of this file is LSPDFR files, right? And this is my personal LSPDFR files for when I do a fresh install. I keep that here because I do fresh install so often. And oh, that's just part of it, Jaden. That's just part of it, man. That's how it is. Sound, if you wanted to try it, the pistol sounds really real. What gun sound is it? Because I've been using Guns Really Clapping for a long time. So if you guys will notice, I got this file here that says install first, then make copies. And the reason I've got that is because I install everything you see here, and then I'll make like 2 copies. That'll be one from that'll be another copy from my firefighter file, and a copy from my security guard file, right? And then once I'm done with that, I come over to this page. I go from this page back to here, and I start installing like my plugins, my police plugins, and I start installing my callouts, right? And then here's my firefighter mods that I install. These are my security guard mods that I install for my security file. So I have them all in separate files. I think this one right here is probably okay by itself. GTA 5. There's one that has the file in it for the outfits. And I think I have that. You know what? I think I have that copied. Somewhere. I do, right here. That's the wardrobe for security guard right here. So the only one I really need for this, but that's why I keep that file, is because I do fresh install so often because we do have so many updates. Well, we have them like every 4 to 6 months, sometimes earlier than that. That's why I do them like that. Or that's why I keep that file because, I've always got those there. So when I want to do a fresh install, I've got all the files I need right here. We need to take this out. That needs to go. Does this have the new LSPDFR in it? It does not. It does not. And we need to take out this, that, this, and take out the game config. Everything else is pretty safe. This one can go too. And we're going to go here, and we're going to drag the scripttook V, the new scripttook V, and the new LSPDFR into that folder. Main install files. So we're going to grab the new LSPDFR and the new scripttook V out. We're going to drag it out. And then we're going to drag those into here. And there you go. Now they're in there every time I need them. You know what I'm saying? They're in there, man. Okay, hold up. What's the name of my friend sent it to me, so I don't actually know, but it's really cool. You should check it out. I sent it to your DMs on Discord. Okay. All right, I will check it out, man. So when I'm done with this file over here, I come back. I make 2 copies, one for my firefighter file, one for my security guard file, and then when I'm done there, I start installing the rest of my police plugins, right? Because the plugins that we're installing right now, I use these plugins for my firefighter file and my security guard file. The rest of these plugins that you see right here are not used in the security guard file nor the firefighter file because I don't need them in there, right? This is all police stuff, and we need to take this out too. I don't think heli assistance works anymore. We can try it. I'll try it because I love that plugin, but it didn't work in the last version. It kept crashing, but we'll try it. We'll try it out. Okay, let's open up our main game directory. And as always, guys, you can always get rid of these logs right here in your mini crash reports. You can always get rid of those if you want to. Let's go in here, and we can get rid of all this in here. We can get rid of all that. Now, main directory. All right, let's do it. Let's do this. You always want to make sure you got a nice little buffer zone right here, this little white area where you can go in here and right-click, click new, click folder, and make your scripts folder and all that. So I need to also go grab my OpenIV setup file. I need to grab that. So let's go down to OpenIV modifications. Right here. All right, so we need this. We need the setup right here. That's what we need. Close. Now, before we install any of this stuff, I got to install OpenIV because we've got to install stuff like Grammar Police, which requires OpenIV, and there's something else that requires it. I can't remember what it is. You'd think I know everything by heart by now, huh? I've been doing this for, I've been modding GTA 5 and LSPDFR for 9 years. I've been doing this for 9 years. Yeah. February 18th of this year was 9 years for me. So next year it'll be 10 years, the 10-year mark. All right, so we're going to continue. Now, always keep in mind, you cannot change your installation path for OpenIV. You cannot change this at all. It won't let you change it. However, when you do this, you always want to make sure this is unticked because you want to run it manually by yourself, and I'm going to show you why. What's up, Phil? Phil Geisler up in the house. What up? There's my brother in Christ right there, man. That's my boy. What's up, Phil? First time chatter on Twitch is it Bowie Knife? Is that how you say your name, Bowie Knife? What's up, man? I appreciate you tuning on Twitch, man. I really appreciate that. Water's so good for the body and soul. So you want to make sure create desktop icon is checked. And, of course, install to OpenIV this computer, obviously. We want that. We're going to click continue. Yes. And this is going to install. Now, keep in mind, if you're reinstalling OpenIV, any pathways you have saved will not be there, okay? So make sure you keep that in mind. So now that we've done that, let's close. Actually, I'm going to minimize this. I'm going to show you guys a trick. Now that we have this shortcut, we want to pin this down to our taskbar just like so. And then the one on your desktop you can get rid of. Gaming with Jaden is now following over on Twitch. Thank you, Jaden, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. Thank you, King, for hyping up the chat on Twitch, man. The third King. What's up, man? What's up, Phil? How you doing, man? Phil Geisler up in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Geisler is one of my brothers in Christ. And I need to put out another CJ Farms episode, don't I, Phil? I'm late. I am lacking over there, bro. I'll put one out. The next Bible study that we are having, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about Judgment Day. And I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the thumbnail, an early access sneak peek of the thumbnail here that we're going to be using for our Judgment Day sermon. I think you're going to find it very interesting. There's the thumbnail for our Judgment Day sermon. It says, what will you say when you stand before God? Look at that big judgment hammer coming out of the sky. Man, if that does not put chills up your spine, that is one of the most scariest things I've ever seen. Because, you know, guys, for as long as I remember, Nathan, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you being here. Crew Dog Gamer is my Discord. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, man? Oh, you're talking to Jupla. Okay, man, I got you. I appreciate you being here, Nathan. I appreciate you being here. Brain fart. Judgment Day. You know, as far back as I can remember, I've always had dreams about being chased by demons. Demons, like, you know, cutting my throat and throwing hatchets at me and stuff. And it doesn't really bother me thinking back about it now. But I can tell you one thing for sure. It's one thing that absolutely terrifies me, and that is God himself. Because the demons can't do anything to you. They can mess with you here, but they can't touch you here because this is protected by God. When we're born, we are born with the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost embedded into our soul. Embedded in they live and dwell in our heart. It's like Jesus said, the kingdom of God, what was he said? The kingdom of God lives within your heart. Hey, you're supposed to be scared, Jaden. We're supposed to be scared. If you're not scared, you're not doing something right. If you feel what I'm saying, if you're not scared, you're not doing something right. Because when we stand before God, and we all will, every person, the Bible says, for a man has one life, then he dies, and then comes judgment. Everybody faces judgment. Nobody escapes it. I don't care if you're going to make it to heaven or if you're not. We still face judgment. Because God is a merciful, loving, and forgiving God, but he's also a very just God. The Bible says that he will judge accordingly. So, guys, look at that picture. I found this on Google, and I thought, I just typed in Judgment Day pics. This was the first one that popped up. I said, man, that's the one right there. It really put chills up my spine when I seen it. Like, I am absolutely terrified of God. But that's the sermon we're going to be talking about is Judgment Day. I won't be talking too much that day in the sermon, but what we will be doing is watching a couple of videos that I found about Judgment Day that you guys are going to find very interesting. Very interesting. This is the last one that we did on what does the Bible say about the Antichrist. That was our End Time Prophecy live streams. And if you guys ever want to check those out, I've got them right here. End Time Prophecy. You guys need to know about End Time Prophecy. Right there it is. God gave me the word for it. He gave me the revelation for the end time prophecy, and there it is right there. Everything you guys are hearing is from the mouth of God. It's from the kingdom of God. It's from the kingdom of God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's pull up our main game directory. And no, we want to minimize this. Again, we want to minimize that. We set up our OpenIV. Let's click on our OpenIV shortcut. And we want Windows for Grand Theft Auto 5. Now, after the step, it's going to be just like locating your main game directory. That's what I tell everybody. It's the easiest way to explain it to you. It's like you're going to locate your main game directory. You're going to go to Browse. Okay? And even though it's already there, okay, I'm going to go to this PC where I installed my GTA 5, Epic Games. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to select folder. We're good. If you got that green message right there, you're good. You're going to click Continue. Continue. Now, if you're reinstalling OpenIV, all your pathways that you save will be gone. But if you don't reinstall it and you just fire it up, then they'll still be there. Because I had pathways saved. So if I go here to my favorites, I have no favorites, right? All my favorites are gone. But we are going to save a couple of important pathways. What's up, Austin? There's my boy right there. What's up, son? So we're going to go into edit mode. Now, if you want to be in edit mode at all times, which means you never have to click edit mode to turn it back on, just to turn it off, go to Tools, go to Options, go to the General tab, and if your default work mode says read only, change that from read only to edit. And also go to your mods folder and make sure, well, we'll do that in a minute. All right, and you're going to click Close. We're going to go to edit mode. We're going to go to ASI Manager. And if for some reason your ASI loader is not installed, make sure you install it, but it should be by default. We're going to install the OpenIV.ASI. You want to make sure that both boxes are checked. Click Yes, and go ahead and install your Open Camera. And click Close. You will now notice you have a mods folder. You got a mods folder right here, and it's empty, but that's okay. That is perfectly all right. Have an extreme. Are you, man? That's not good, dude. That's okay that it's empty, okay? Because here's what we're going to do. We're going to close our OpenIV. Now, if you already have your main game directory open and it's minimized and you pull it up and you do not have a mods folder yet, which I do, all you have to do is click refresh. If your mods folder does still not pop up, all you have to do is go down here, right-click, click New, click Folder, and simply name it Mods. All lowercase, M-O-D-S. Now, before we go in there, we're going to highlight the Update folder and the Time64 folder. Right-click, copy, go back in our Mods folder. You can left-click, right-click, and paste, or you can left-click in here and hit left-Control-V, V as in Victor, and it will paste those files. So now it's pasted the Time64 and the Update folder inside your Mods folder. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, like I tell everybody, this is our backdoor into OpenIV. That's what your Mods folder basically is. It's a backdoor into OpenIV. That's all it is. Took like 20 minutes to load. My internet on my desktop just doesn't. Have you thought about resetting your internet, Austin? Have you thought about like shutting all your stuff down and unplugging your internet for say like, I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes and then plugging it back up? A lot of times I have to do that if I'm, let me get in here. Ugh, let me get comfy. That's what I'll do a lot of times. If my internet's acting up, I'll just go reset it. But I got to reset it from like two places. I had to reset it from in here, and I got to reset it from inside my my mom's house. So, hang on, guys. My soon-to-be ex-wife is texting me. I will text you back in a little bit. I said Bick. I meant to say bit. It actually said bit. I'm live on YouTube right now. All right, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, this usually takes just a few minutes to copy over. So we got like 4 minutes to go. This is not what takes a while to copy. What takes a while to copy is when I'm copying like my main files over like my GT5 directory. Guys, I'm so sorry. Give me just 1 second. She does not know when to take no for an answer. My wife was asking me a question. We talk, even though we're separated. We've been separated for about 4 months now or so. And even though we're separated, we're like the best of friends now. Like, we talk every day. Because you have to. Is it Jacob? Is that how you say your name? That's a requirement. In order to mod into OpenIV, you have to put your update and Time64 folder into your mods folder. That's the proper way to do it anyway. That's the correct way to do it. You have to do that to have a backdoor into OpenIV. Yeah, I mean, the space is not relevant. The space is not relevant. You have to do this step. There's no way around it. And if there is a way around it, it's probably the incorrect way. I know, and it's okay, but I really do have to text you back later on because I'm live on YouTube. All right, sorry about that, guys. We talk every day. Sometimes you realize, man, you're better off apart. I mean, I'm happier. I know she's happier, and that's all I ever wanted was for her to be happy anyway. So, and that's all she ever wanted from me was for me to be happy. You know, we had a good run at it, man. We had a great marriage. We were in love for many years, deeply, and I mean deeply in love for many years. I never thought, we both never thought we would end up separated. We both never thought that. However, back when we first got together, we made a promise to each other that if anything ever happened between us, that we would remain the best of friends. And we have kept that promise. Oh, if you're doing it through OpenIV, then you're still doing it the same way. There's no difference. You're just copying the folder over, just like I'm copying the folder over. So I could go to OpenIV and do it like that. I could definitely do it like that, but it's the same exact way. Yeah, I see what you're saying, but it's still going to take up space no matter which way you do it. You get what I'm saying? Because you're copying to the mods folder regardless. You know what I'm saying? You're copying those files, so it's going to take up space regardless. So. All right, so we got that done. So we can now bring this over, and we can now get rid of this. Tons of unnecessary notifications on my phone, tons. And what we're going to do is open up Stop the Pad WinRAR, and we are going to double click on the photo. Don't tell me she's texting me again. Okay, good. We're going to double click on the Stop the Pad folder. And we're going to grab the plugins only because we don't need this, because I already have an up-to-date one installed, which means I will check that. Drag the plugins into, should be an Epic Games GTA 5, drag and drop. There it goes. All right, while we're thinking about it, let's go ahead and look up that Rage native UI. Give me 1 second, guys. Hang on. Did the stream end? Dude, I wish that fly would come back. He's going to be dead. I cannot stand a fly, bro. Okay, there it is. It wasn't popping on my YouTube part over here. I was like, what is going on? All right. Okay, yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it did that. Let's do like this. Rage native UI, and let's see if it's been updated. No, it has not. So I've still got the same version of that. What about man, I wish it would quit spawning over there. What about the heap adjuster? Yeah, heap adjuster. I know this has not been updated. Nope. And I don't think this has been updated. Pack file limit adjuster. Because this is the one I use. So here's this one. I don't know why that's not bookmarked. It should be. Oh. It was updated 7 days ago. So this was updated. That's a good thing. All right, so we'll grab this real quick. Let's open up our LSPDFR drive. I call it that because it has all my LSPDFR mods in it. We're going to put this into the main install files right here. So this is the 152. So we can get rid of the other one. Yeah, we can get rid of this one. So this one is updated. Nice. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we can close out of that. Let's go back and let's look up the pad prop limit adjuster. This is for 3788. This was updated July 11th, which was last week. So, well, basically, yeah. It was last, well, it was 2 weeks ago on a Saturday. So we need to get this one because I don't have this version. So let's go ahead and grab that real quick. And we'll also put this in the main install files. Oh, it's replacing the other one. So maybe I already had it. Maybe I did. Weapons limit adjuster. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Pad prop. Okay. All right, close this. Let's go back and let's do the weapons limit adjuster. Yeah. Weapons limit adjuster, and let's see if they updated this. They have not, so I still have the same version of this one. They have another version of it somewhere. Nope, that is it. What about this one? This is probably the same version. I have the 101, I believe. Let's see. Let me get rid of that. I don't know what that junk is. Weapons limit adjuster 2.1. This is Alex Guire. He does a lot of stuff. Where does it say it was updated at? Look at these pictures, bro. Look at this. Where does it say it was updated? I don't see the update date or if there's even one at all. Well, there's one way we can find out. We can go like this, get the latest version. Let me close this. And let me open this up, and we'll check it out real quick. It's the only way to find out. So, yeah. That's not been updated. It's not been updated at all, so we'll get rid of that. Let's close this. I think that's the only thing we needed. I'm going to pull these out, and we are going to open this up, put these into here. Okay, so now we've got the updated version there, so that's a good thing. Now, we need to check for the game config. Dude, this fly, bro, I want him to land so I can just smash his guts out. He keeps, like, landing on my hand, and then he'll fly around my face, and... game config. Let's see what they've done for that. 6 days ago, we got a new game config 6 days ago. All right, so we'll download that. And we're going to put this into our main install files. Because this is included with, like, I include this with the base mods now. Because you got to have this stuff nowadays. All right, there's game config. We're also going to put it into OpenIV modifications. And we can now close this, bring this out. All right, and open this up. Sorry, guys, we're going to get in the installation process, I promise. OpenIV modifications. Is there a game config in here? I do not see one. So let's copy this and paste it into here. Let's go back, main install files, and we'll drag and drop it here. Okay. All right, open up our Stop the Ped. Oh, we already did that, didn't we? Yes, we sure did. All right, let's get rid of that. Let's go back, and let's open up our Search Items Reborn. Going to grab the plugins folder, pull it in the main game directory. It's going to replace the two files. Brant Loretta, what is up, man? What is going on? We do have some members up in the house. They need me making some noise for you guys. I appreciate the members showing up. The stream froze for you, Devin. What's up, Devin Rowan? I haven't seen you around for a while, man. All right, we can get rid of that. Now, Grammar Police. Let's install this. All right, so we need the LSPDFR plugins and the IPT. Wait a minute. Before we install that, we need to install callout interface first. I'm glad I caught that. So let's bring this out. And where's the MDT for it? I know I had the MDT out here somewhere because I remember seeing it. Right there it is. All right, let's install these first. So you grab everything, deselect the Rage Native, grab everything else, pull it in, and drag and drop. There we go. I think that's it for that, right? Yeah. All right, get rid of that. Open this up. Grab the plugins, drag and drop it. It's going to replace the files. Did I replace? I don't know if I replaced them or not, did I? Well, I know I did for a fact that time. All right, we can close out of this, and we can get rid of that shortcut. Open up Grammar Police. Now we can do this. Because of that right there. See that? But you don't want to install that, because if you do, anytime you have a callout interface API.dll in one of your other plugins, do not install it. If you install it, it's going to mess up your callout interface, and you'll have to reinstall it. We're going to grab the LSPDFR, the plugins, and the IPT common. We're going to pull these in our main game directory, drag and drop, and replace the IPT. Replace the IPT. All right. What, you got to help somebody with what, Devin? Dude, I want this fly to land so bad, it's annoying me. As soon as he lands and I get a good shot on him, he's dead. He's DEAD dead. He's as good as dead, bro. Why is it always saying something about my keyframe on whatever, man? It's always saying something dumb. All right, plugins, LSPDFR. All right. Okay. All right, let's go back, go to textures. Let's open up this README, and let's see what it says to go. So let's open up our OpenIV. We want Windows for Grand Theft Auto 5. It definitely is. It definitely is, Jaden, for sure. Faux show. Faux show, man. We're going to go to Tools, go to Options. We're going to go to Mods Folder and make sure both these boxes are checked right here. And I'll tell you why here in a little bit. You'll see why here in a little bit. All right, so we need to go to right here. You need to go to Mods. If your time64c.rpf is not here, go in the side column, click on it, copy to Mods folder. Oh, I love Nexus mods, Jaden. I love Nexus mods. I use Nexus mods for stuff like Subnautica, Subnautica Below Zero, Subnautica 2. I've used it for Tomb Raider. I've used it for my Tomb Raider games. You can get some pretty raunchy mods for Tomb Raider. Just saying. Stuff I would never put in my game because, for one, I don't look at stuff like that. I don't think about stuff like that. And YouTube would just strike me down if I put that on the channel. They actually have a nude mod of Lara Croft, a nude mod of her, where you can have her like her normal size, or you can have her like a little bit big bone with a big butt, and it shows everything. And I'm talking like the detail on these mods are crazy realistic. You would not believe it. Look it up. Who was saying it? Jaden. Look it up, Jaden. Go to Nexus Mods and look up which Tomb Raider game was it? It was Rise of the Tomb Raider. Look up Rise of the Tomb Raider mods or Shadow of the Tomb Raider mods. And dude, it's going to blow your mind, the mods you see over there. It's crazy. Like, the new mods are unbelievable, man. For doing a fresh install, do you delete everything and start, or do you use your backup LSPDFR that you made? I start over, man. I start fresh, Brant. Yep, what I'll do is, because I'm on Epic Games, I'll uninstall the game first, and then I will delete all my directories. I'll delete every directory I have, right? And then I'll go back, install the game, make my backup copy, and then start installing mods into my main copy. I start from fresh, man, every time. All right, after Time64C, we got levels, and then we got GT5, we got props, and then we got LEV_DES, and then we have v_minigame.rpf, which is this one right here. All right, so we're going to close out of this. We're going to grab these two prop files. We're going to pull them in OpenIV. Make sure your edit mode is turned on, or you will get this circle right here, okay? And we're going to drop it. All right, we're going to close out of this. Now we're going to go into here. Actually, let's go to police. So, yeah, this is what we replaced right here. I'm not even really sure what it is, to be honest about it. Oh, okay. It's the microphone inside the car. I remember now. Okay. I got you. I got you. Let me squeeze this in a little bit, like about right there. Okay. So I know what that's for now. Alrighty. So let's backspace. And let's close the archives. I'm going to go ahead and save a couple of, well, not yet. I'm not. Yeah, I can go ahead and do my pathway for cars. So mods, update, Time64, DLC packs, patch day 20, DLC.rpf, Time64, levels, GT5, and vehicles.rpf. This is where my police vehicles, we're going to click add to favorites, and we're going to do vehicles.rpf. Now, every time I need to go that pathway, I can go directly to it by going to my favorites and clicking on it. All right, let's pull this up. Let's turn this up. And let's get rid of our grammar police. We're done with that. Okay, Let's close our Open IV, open up Open All Interiors. Now, Open All Interiors is no longer available to download. However, if you want it, I think I have it in my Discord. Don't get me wrong. But I'm pretty sure I have this in my Discord under LSPDFR info. Right here. INI files. Open All Interiors right here. You come in here, and the first thing you want to do, and for those who want to get Open All Interiors and you don't have access to it no more, you can get it right here. And I will drop my Discord link right here. Now, what you want to do when you come to the Discord, the first place you want to go to is verifications, and you want to click this check mark. Once you verify, it's going to give you you're going to have to wait about 10 minutes to access the rest of the Discord. All right? I'll do that sometime after my stream. I won't look at DMs during my streams, Jupwa. Once you click this, right, you're going to wait about 10 minutes to access the rest of the Discord, which gives you 10 minutes to read the rules so you don't get in trouble. After that, you're going to go down here to server info and go to roles reaction. And the number one role you need is the LSPDFR player role. If you don't have the LSPDFR player role, you cannot access that file and you cannot access that channel, okay? All right, so right here, LSPDFR player role, you want that. Why do I not have my other roles? I need these roles right here. PC gamer, I need that one. I don't know why I don't have my roles. What the heck? Yeah. Let's see. What is that? Okay. What is this? Shinobi Stone. This is PlayStation. I'm not a PS gamer. I wish I was. I'd love to be. I am a Fortnite gamer. I am definitely a farm sim gamer. I think that's what that is. And then I'm a 5M player. And I think that is, yes, Subnautica Below Zero. Hey, Austin, we need one in here for Subnautica 2, bro. We need one in here for Subnautica 2. We really do. I'll let you do all that. I don't mess with that. Austin does all that for me. But then after you do that, you get your role. You're going to go down. And once you get to the LSP4 info page, you're going to go to INI files. You're going to go here. All I got to do is click download and then continue to download. And as you guys can see, it downloaded. If I can ever get it to... Well, it downloaded, okay? I'll just show you guys. I'll go to my downloads folder here. I'll go to my downloads folder and... Right there it is. Open All Interiors. Let me get rid of mine, though. I just want to show you guys you can download it. All right. Okay, so let me get this out of our way. Let me get this out of our way here. Alrighty then. Alrighty. Now, we're going to grab both Open Interiors files. We're going to pull these into our main game directory. We're going to drop them in. Alright, we can get rid of that shortcut. I'm going to try to speed it up here a little bit, guys. Blood V, you want permanent blood. Go to your scripts folder. And, oh, that's right. We cannot use scripts. That's right. We cannot right now. But I am going to go ahead. I shouldn't do that. I really shouldn't. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to copy my scripts folder. And I'm going to put this into right here. And I'm just going to paste my scripts folder in here. I got to get rid of the one out of my main game directory. Because we can't use scripttookv.net anyway right now. So let me get rid of all that because it's just not going to work. So it is what it is. All right, let's open up our automatic siren cutout. Grand Theft Auto 5. You want to grab both of these files, pull them into your main game directory, drop them in. Automatic siren cutout, something we've been using for a very long time. Let me get rid of this too. All right, ELS. This is the one everybody gets excited about. Grab all the files, pull them into your main game directory, and drop them in. Now, as far as I know, we do not need the other advanced hook for this version as of right now. I've not tested the mod out, so we'll just have to see how it goes. So we get in the game, it doesn't work, then we'll try the other advanced hook. All right, better ELS reflections. You just want to grab the brighter, and we want the brighter plus brighter takedowns. What is this right here? Oh, there we go. That's all the above, right? Isn't that all the above? Yeah, we want that. Grab the ELS.ini, pull it in your main game directory, drop it, replace it. That's why you install ELS first, because you got to have an ini file in there to replace it. All right, so let's get rid of this right here. Get your gun out is a cool mod. It basically allows you to set the weapon that you want in your hand when you get out of your car. Grab the plugins, pull it in your main game directory, drop it in, get rid of this, get rid of the shortcut. Why were you banned from the Discord, Devin? Now, don't tell me for no reason, because that's what everybody says. Give me a legit reason. ScriptTook V was updated, wasn't it? No, not ScriptTook V. ScriptTookV.net. ScriptTook V is working fine. Yes, it was updated. But ScriptTookV.net was also updated, but it is not working. Oh, that's why. And you got banned. You didn't even have the right address, bro. It was the wrong address. That was one of my old addresses. Yeah, I remember. It's all good. It's all good. You could have DM'd that to me. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up, man. I'm sorry, dude. It was. No, it's all good, bro. We're human. We make mistakes, man. Don't sweat it, bro. Don't sweat it, man, because I brought it up. I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have brought that up. I should have left that alone. I'm very sorry. But hey, dude, just look at it like this, man. We're all human beings. We all make mistakes. We all do dumb things when we're young. I did stupid things when I was young. I was like this teenager that didn't have a care in the world. I thought I knew it all, and nobody could tell me nothing, so don't sweat it, bro. Even in our older age, as we get older, we do dumb things. We do stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't sweat it, man. I forgive you. I wholeheartedly forgive you, man. I truly do. I truly forgive you, man. Even had it been the right address, I would have still forgiven you. Don't sweat the petty things, pet the sweaty things. Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. That's a good way to put it. Okay, so we did Stop the Ped and Grammar Police, right? Before I install this, we did. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, man. Yeah, no, thank you, man. Thank you for fessing up and like admitting that in stream here. That takes a lot of guts and glory to do that, man. We're going to grab the plugins, LSPDFR, pull it in here, drag and drop. I know everybody's been asking me to try out Mike's Blue Line Vibes dispatch mod. I know I've heard a lot of great things about it. I've seen a lot of great things about it because I'm one of his Patreons. But I love this dispatch mod here so much because it sounds so super realistic. I just love it. And I'm not trying to like down Mike's work, because Mike from Blue Line Vibes, he's the guy I had to learn from. He's the reason that I know how to mod LSPDFR. He's the reason for me knowing how to do this. So, you know, no sweat like towards his mod or anything. I think he's brilliant. Mike is a brilliant guy. I just thoroughly enjoy this dispatch mod. I have been for a long time. And a lot of times I don't like to do what everybody else is doing. I like to do my own thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to do all these other mods that people are doing. Now, the one mod I do want to get into is the NPCAI. I do want to get into that mod. Who owns that mod, by the way? Is that owned by Blue Line Vibes, the NPCAI, or is that owned by somebody else? Oh, so his name is John? Double Hook. That's his name. That's his name, Double Hook. Okay. So simple controls. So we have add-ons we need to do first. Let's go ahead and grab these. LS County map, GTA 5. Oh, no. Guys, we can't use Simple HUD. It goes into your script sorter. I thought he changed this where... Oh, I have the old version. What am I doing? I have the old version. No way. Let me get the new version, guys, of Simple HUD. I knew he changed it. I was like, no way, man. I'm so glad he changed it. Simple HUD for LSPDFR. Yeah, I knew he changed that. This is 130. When's the last time he updated it? June 1st? Which was this last month. Okay. Whew, thank goodness. Thank goodness I can use this, huh? Download. Click here. Okay. All right. I was like, yeah, I know that I know he changed that. Like, why is it going in the scripts folder? Man, and I'm so glad he changed it, you know what I mean? Because we won't be able to use it. I think that's why he did change it. Because, you know, there's been a few times that where we've had new versions of GTA 5 and LSPDFR, and scripttookv.net has not worked. And I think that's why he changed it. Because I don't know what it is about scripttookv, man, but they cannot get it together. Or scripttookv.net, I mean. They cannot get it together over there sometimes. Sometimes. Most of the time they're on top of it. But sometimes they cannot get it together. Plugins, drag and drop it. I didn't even have the new version in there. Do I have the old version in here too? Probably. Look at all these plugins I've got. That's ridiculous. We can delete. We have 130. Oh, that's the new one. We have that one. That's the newest one. Yeah, the 130 is the newest one. Okay, close this. Bring this out. And we need to also put a copy of this into our main install files under our plugins. So we'll do that once we drag them back out. And I don't know why I'm doing it like that. I should be taking these and pulling them to my other screen. Let me get rid of this. And let me get rid of this and this. And we'll grab, we can also get rid of this. I don't need that one. I don't need that one anymore. But we can grab all of these and we're going to pull them over to the other screen over here. What? No, man. Why'd they come over here, dude? I want them over here on this screen, dude. Oh, goodness. Okay. Now, I put them on the other screen so when I'm done, I can go back into here and I can just throw them all back in here and they're good to go. They're just good to go. Okay, Simple HUD. Let's do this now. Add-ons, postal map. What else we got? We don't need none of those. So postal map, install. We need to drag this out to the desktop. This one right here. There we go. That's what we want right there. Okay, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I cannot use Simple HUD. What is this? That is the uninstaller, I believe. Yes, it is. Grand Theft Auto. And these go into the main game directory. So let's open this up. Yeah, I'm glad he changed that, man. I'm really glad he changed that. Main game directory, drag and drop. Refresh. Let's go back to props and textures. This is part 1 and part 2 that we have to install OIV files. All right, I think we got everything. Yeah. So we got everything. We can get rid of that. And we can minimize this and open up our OpenIV. I'm going to grab these and pull them over here. Windows for GTA 5. What's up, Austin? Any idea how to get Grammar Police to work? I followed your install video step by step, but every time I load plugins, Grammar Police says language error. Reinstall it. Reinstall everything. Everybody's had that issue. And every time they reinstall it, it fixes it. I had that issue when I first installed it. It's just one of those mods, man. You got to install twice. I don't know why it's like that, but you have to, Austin. When things update, would it tell me? There has to be a plugin that tells you what got updated. I don't know that there's a plugin for that, Devin. I'm really not sure, man. I mean, the way I do it is that I just check on things here and there. You know, I go and look at things here and there to see if things are updated. That's how I do it. Now, I'm going to show you guys why we went into tools earlier to options. And we went to the mods folder and clicked both these boxes. I'm about to show you why, okay? So make sure your edit mode's on. You're going to grab the install postal.oiv, pull in your OpenIV like this, drag and drop it. You're going to click install. Now, see how that game folder's grayed out? That's why we did that step. Because this will keep you from accidentally going, uh-oh, I clicked the game folder. See that? I'm clicking my mouse. You cannot accidentally click on that. There's no way you can accidentally click on that now. See that? So all you gotta do is click the mods folder, confirm installation. You don't have to worry about accidentally clicking that game folder, because if you do, you'll mess up your game big time. You don't ever want anything to go in the game folder unless you're doing like 5M stuff. Then maybe, sometimes. Man. All right, let me get rid of this. And then we're going to do the LA County map.oiv. Drag and drop it. Install. Mods folder, of course. Confirm installation. The postal map, Devin, so it's like the big postal map that comes up in the pause menu when you open the map. It's got a totally different looking map. It changes the entire look of the map. What Vinoxy did with it was he took the whole map and revamped it. And he put the postal codes in each area of that map. It's really cool. And the postal codes that you use in Simple HUD actually match the ones on your map. So it's really dope. Hey, what's up, Sphinx Solar? What's up, brother? I've been doing good, man. How are you? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Now we're going to take part 1 of Simple HUD, and we're going to drag and drop into OpenIV. We're going to click install, mods photo, and confirm installation. This is all modding is drag and drop. It's all about knowing your pathways. If you could memorize, I tell this to everybody, man. If you could memorize your pathways, you can mod like a pro. You can mod like a pro, man. All right, this is part 2. Install mods photo, confirm installation. Don't ever delete this when it's installing. You'll corrupt it. Trust me, I found that out the hard way. We're going to close. Now we can delete it safely. All right, and we are going to close this. Open up our main game directory. Open up our simple control. Double-click the folder. Double-click on GTA 5. And we want to grab everything in here except for the Rage Native. You don't need that. You want to grab everything else, pull it into your main game directory, drag and drop. You're going to replace the input manager because there's already one there. All right. Let's go back here, go to textures, and we got to find that README, which is right here, I believe. So let's go to OpenIV, Windows for GTA 5. Let's refresh that directory real quick. All right, and pull this over here. And the pathway that we want is going to be down here. We want mods, update.rpf. We want time 64. And then we want textures. And then we want script underscore txds.rpf. Right here. And then we're going to use that pathway. We're going to go back, use that pathway, go to textures, grab the simple menu.ytd, drag it in your OpenIV, and drop it in. Now, once you get it, you can go here and type in simple. And if you go to that, all right, it's going to show you your menu, what your menu looks like right here. Speed limit sign, all that good stuff. Bro, I swear, land, dude. Land! Is that him right there? No, I want him to land somewhere. This fly is really annoying me. Crap, I missed him. Crap! Flies are so annoying. They're annoying little peasants. All right, let's go ahead and let's clear this. And I got him, guys. I'm just going to put him over here. Oh, he fell. I think he fell on my floor. Oh, no, here he is. Y'all look, I got him. He was on my hand and I got him. I want to make sure he's dead. Even though he's nothing but a little fly, I don't want him to suffer. I got him, though. He did. All right, let's get rid of simple control. Going to close out of this, open up our ultimate backup, and double-click on the photo, grab the plugins only, pull in your main game directory, drag and drop, and replace the two files. I can't link everything from my description. What do you need, Devin? You need like some of the mods or something? I don't know if I have that in here. Yeah, I don't think I have a link for that, man. I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't think I do, man. You'll have to go in my description. If you want the mods that I use, the list needs to be updated big time. But if you want the mods I use, you can go down to my description and you can click on the, which one is it? Let me see. Let me see which one it is. It's gonna be CJ's plugins /mods. And I think I might have updated those. Or took the ones out I wasn't using no more. Yeah, the only thing that's like old school in there would be like a few of the call-outs, but everything else is up to date, man. I don't think I have Simple HUD in there, though. I need to add that. I don't have that in there, I don't think. It might be there. I might just be overlooking it. Yeah. I think I might just be overlooking it, man. Or whatever. It may not be in there, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Alrighty, let's go. What did we just install? Ultimate backup. Okay, let's close out of this and get rid of this shortcut. We can't do watch your death. That's a script. We can do plain sight, files, plugins, drag and drop. There we go. Close and get rid of the shortcut, radio realism. LSPDFR plugins, drag and drop your main game directory. There we go. Delete vehicle, grab the plugins, drag and drop. Delete, spotlight. In your main game directory, go to the plugins folder, grab the Spotlight resources folder and the Spotlight.dll and pull them into your main directory. I'm sorry, your plugins folder, and drag and drop. I always love when Jim Carrey talked like that. I always thought it was so funny. All right, let's close out of this and let's get serious. Wait, what's that? Oh, yeah. I'm sure that it probably won't be called LSPDFR. I say being the fact it's taking place in Vice City in Miami, it'll be LCPDFR again. I think that's what it'll be. All right, let's do traffic block. Grab the plugins only. We need to go back. That was close. Grab the plugins only, pull it in your main game directory, drag and drop it. All right, now the fun part. Now we get to manipulate all of our files. So we're going to start with Simple HUD. We're going to start with Simple HUD, and we're going to go down here and find it, if I can ever find it, right here, the INI file. So I think I have this one saved in a cheat sheet. Pretty sure I do. I think these are all the same here. I think they are. Just let me just scroll through it here real quick and make sure. Time. There's county and zone. Oop, that is different. What's Zulu time? Oh, I don't have a copy of this, man. Why is there time in the Zulu time? I don't know what the Zulu time is all about. Okay. Well, I'm going to go like this because I don't use the Zulu time, I don't think. I use only the time. However, let me go like this. All right, so we'll change this to point 036. The one below that. 913. That one's good. This one needs to be changed to 48. That one's good. This needs to be changed to 400. These are all good. Direction. All right. This one needs to be changed to 178. This needs to be changed to 300. This needs to be changed to 172. I don't know what the radar thing is. It's just a part of it. I'm not sure what that is. I don't use it personally. I don't use that. Yeah, we want the leaderboard font. That's what we want. So we want to copy this, go over here and paste. This is going to be 56. That's going to be set to true. All right, then we're going to head on down to the road. All right, and we got 205. The other ones, guys, we can just copy and paste. We only have to do this for Simple HUD, and then I'm going to make a copy of this one over here. 190940. This one needs to be 043. All right, that's it for that one. We're going to put, let's see. Yeah, so this needs to be copied. Copy because it shows the color of the menu and all that. Blue. And the secondary color, whatever that is. I don't know what that color is. All right, there's that. Show near road prefix. Yeah, I guess we want that set to true. Okay, postal. Very important. Postal X. We need that to 212. And then the one below that needs to be changed to 782. Wait, which Discord invite is invalid? Here's a new one for you, man. Here's a good one for you right here. Nah, it's all good, Jaden. I'll drop one for him, buddy. I appreciate it, though. Also, how do I fix I can't even go into cop mode? Jackal 7905. I go into the station and I get 3 stars. I can't force duty either. Then you have something, you are doing something completely wrong, dude. Have you watched my video? Well, Script Took V's not going to help your LSPDFR. It doesn't support anything for LSPDFR, Devin. Script Took V, as a matter of fact, only supports files with a .asi. Which one of my videos did you watch, Jackal? Or Jack, I'm sorry. It's Jack, laugh out loud. 174, 922, nearby postal leaderboard. 26, true. Okay, that's all good. Now let's scroll down to time. This needs to be changed to 264. 380. The 2024 most in depth. Okay, so I'm going to give you a recommendation. You do not have to do it. You don't have to do this, but I do have a newer one, like a brand new one I just did maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It's pinned right there in the comment. You see the pinned comment right there? If you click that, that's the 2026 full install LSPDFR tutorial for 2026. If you click on that, it'll take you to my video, but it costs money to watch it. So go check it out if you want to watch it. You can. If not, you can go back to the 2024 tutorial. It's completely up to you, man. Okay. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. What's going down? So we got, yeah, leaderboard font is fine. That's what I want for that, I think. No, I think that one's supposed to be priced down. Time scale needs to be... Whoop, not that much, man. That'll be huge. 45, 12-hour clock. Oh, that's good. Zulu time, I don't know what that is. County, I'm assuming is the region now. All right, so this needs to be 172. Next one, come on, man. Next one needs to be 0020. That needs to be 37, and I think that's it. And then zone enabled, I guess true. We want to change this to the letter B, which means we'll have to disable the vanilla menu, the vanilla backup menu. All right, so let's close out of this. Yeah, don't save that. Close out of this. All right, file, save. Close. We did manipulate the right one, right? Yeah, we did. Okay, so now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys a trick. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to highlight all this, right click, and I'm going to copy. I'm going to close out of this, and I'm going to open up that simple HUD. We're going to go in here, highlight everything, backspace, and paste. That way, every time I need this INI file, I come in here, and I can just copy it and paste it over. See that? All right, so that's done. I don't think there's anything else in here we need to deal with. So let's go up here, and let's go to plugins. Let's do our Spotlight first. Let's pull up. Let's get this pulled up. Bring this over. Bring this over. And we need the general settings. Spotlight general. Highlight. Right click. Copy. Close. Paste it all in there. See how easy that is, man? Makes life so much easier. Now we need the offsets. All right, we're going to bring this over here. And then we'll go to our offsets in here. Highlight everything, right click, copy, close. Go in here, highlight, backspace, and paste. And then we shall save this one. Close. Close this. We want the visual settings.xml. Open right here. Copy. Close this. Go here. Highlight, backspace, and paste. See, I have it ready to go every time my INI files. I never have to manipulate my INI files anymore. All right, let's see. This one right here just needs to be changed to the capital D. That's it. We do not want to protect emergency vehicles. We want that to where we can delete those as well. All right, I think that's it for that. Click File and click Save. Traffic block. We can get rid of most everything in here. I don't need the barrier menu. I don't need that. Let me copy this. I'm just going to do it real quick. There's none. Siren, traffic stop, barriers. We'll leave that at true. Ignore tab views. Show notifications. Okay, yeah. File, save, close. Anything else while we're in here? Anything else? I think that's it. Get your gun out, INI. That we don't need to manipulate this. Let's go to simple control, default INI. What do we got to? Okay. All right, I see what that is. All right, and then we'll open the simple control INI file. And I think this is all. The same. Yeah, this is 106. So this should all be the same, and it should set it just the way I need it to be set. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go like this. Nope. Come on, man. Act right. Copy. Copy it. Close. Close. Bring this over. Click in here. Backspace. Paste. And we're done, man. It makes it so much easier like that, man. It really does. Okay, Devin. Oh, all right. You're going to help him? Okay, man. All right. I appreciate you helping him out, dude. How we doing over on Twitch there, ladies and gentlemen? For those that do not know about my second channel, which is CJ Farms, I'm going to drop a few links. This is my TikTok for those that want to follow me on TikTok. This is my Facebook gaming page. This is my Twitch. Okay? This is if you want to donate to me or my ministry. You guys have the Patreon shop tab. This is the Patreon for the main page. It takes you to the home page. Actually, that takes you to the shop tab too. Sorry, I changed it. I didn't know that. I didn't realize I changed that. This is my Instagram. This is my Twitter. And for those that want the Bible app on your phone, I recommend the Blue Letter Bible. This is the Bible app for Android users. This is the Blue Letter Bible app for Apple users. Okay? I always recommend that. Always. But there is my links, and for those that need it again, there's the Discord link right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to our overlay. Okay. We manipulated this, right? I just wanted to have a quick look at it. Yes, we did manipulate it. We did. Okay. All right, and close out of this. Let's go back. Go to LSPDFR. let's do our grammar police first. Highlight, right click. So when you're doing your grammar police file, you're going to highlight the default INI. You're going to highlight it, right click, click copy, then go down here and left click and hit left control V as in Victor. And you're going to rename that default copy INI to custom.ini, right? If I can spell custom.ini, that's how you want it spelled right there. Refresh it, open it up. Okay? I also have my copy of this as well. So let's go over here. Let's go to Grammar Police. I want to make sure this is all the same as well because it has updated. I don't know if this is the old INI file or what it is. Looks like it's the old INI file. Maybe. Well, there's General. There's General. There's Controls. There's all the hotkeys. There's buttons. Display. PTT. There's Immersion, which I think is all the same. Yeah, I think I did put the updated version INI in here. I just always want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything wrong. There's Pit, there's Pursuit, and I think that is pretty much it. There's all your handling and your advanced. Yeah, so we can definitely copy it over. All right. So we're going to go like this, highlight it here, right click, copy, close out of this, close out of that, and click in here, backspace, and paste. And everything is done, ladies and gentlemen, just that easy. It's all done. It's all done. Click File, click Save, close out. We're going to go back. We're going to go to Call Out Interface. All right, and then let's open that one up, of course. Yeah, close this. And we're going to go in here, highlight, right-click, and copy. Close out of this. Click in here. The way I highlight everything is left control A, by the way. You just hit left control A, and it literally highlights everything. Left control A highlights everything. You backspace, then hit left control V to paste your INI file in there. That's all you got to do. See, and it's all done, man. That's how quick it is. That's why I can do it so quick, because all my INI files are already copied. So, Kegs Frofro, what's up, man? There's a multiplayer LSPDFR and it's fun. Is it really? Oh, you're talking about you talking about 5M? Is that what you're talking about, 5M? Oh, do you you got the Blue Letter Bible app, Phil? Do you? Dude. Man, I'm telling you, man, I listen to it. Every time I go to dialysis, I plug up my auxiliary plug to my radio in my truck. I listen to it there. Every night I go to sleep, guys. I do not go to sleep without listening to the Word of God. The Bible reads to you. That's the great thing about the Blue Letter Bible. For those out there who have trouble reading, or maybe you don't feel like reading, that Blue Letter Bible will read to you. It'll read to you. And it's got I think 2 or 3, maybe 4 different voices you can choose from. But it will read to you. There's not a night that goes by, not a legit night, legit, man, that I do not fall asleep with that Blue Letter Bible app playing on my phone. For the last couple of nights, I've been playing the book of Matthew. I think it's got 22 chapters. I've been listening to that. I've been listening to the book of Romans. I've been listening to the book of Revelation. I think tonight I'm going to start the book of Ezekiel, because Ezekiel was awesome. Ezekiel was the one that saw the Ophanim angels, the wheels within the wheels. He saw those angels. Is that the Ophanim angels, I think, right, Phil? Isn't that the Ophanim angels, the wheels within the wheels? I think it is. You got the Ophanim angels, then you got the other, I can't remember what you call them. It's like the Ophanim angels and something else. 5M, yeah, I love 5M, dude. 5M is a lot of fun. I like the one there called Cops and Robbers, man, where you get to play as like either a cop, you're a bunch of cops chasing one suspect, or you're one suspect being chased by a bunch of cops. It's so much fun. I love playing this. It's like one of my favorite ones to play on there. So call out interface, plain sight. I don't think we need to manipulate anything in here. I think this is all good. Yeah. Yeah, this is all good. Oh, you can adjust your chances? Well, how do you know what the default chance is? It doesn't tell you. Nothing illegal notification. I thought about disabling that for the realism of it. Chance of no seatbelt on, 5. Yeah, so if we want to do like a narcotics deal, we can always change this to like 10 and take these down to 0. No, it'll all be narcotics. Or do like open container at 10, do this one at 10. You know, there's lots of different ways you can play with this game. Radio realism. All right, let's go ahead and open up the INI file for that. Highlight. And then copy. Close. Go over here. Paste. There it is. Did it get that one part at the bottom? Please tell me it did. Yeah. Okay. All right. And we got to remember to change our LSPDFR INI file too. There's a few things in there we got to change, and then we got to go to our keys and disable the vanilla backup menu. We got to do that as well. So, okay, stop the ped. Let's go there. Man, move this over, broski. Yeah, this is how I do my own LSPDFR right here. I just kind of zip right through it, man. That's it right there, man. That's it, brah. All right, file, save, close, ultimate backup. This one I don't copy and paste because it's so easy to do. I just change it myself because it's just so easy to do. So there's not a lot to it. I mean, I could copy and paste it over, but what's the use? You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to do like this. So put no on that. And then group backup, we want that at code 3. I think that is it for ultimate backup. Okay, did we get everything? Is that literally it, man? I want to double check. Stop the ped, realism, plain sight, call out interface. We don't need to do automatic siren cutout. That one's automatically set by default. You can change it up if you want to, but it doesn't. I mean, it's great the way it is. Keyboard exit vehicle, controller exit vehicle, Y, yeah. So it tells you everything to do in here if you want to go through your keybinds. It is all right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's all right here. All right, let's close out. I think we got everything. I think that's it. We did grammar police, right? Yeah, we did grammar police. We did all these right here. We did all that. We did our simple control, correct? We did that. Yeah, we did that. Let's go back. We did get your gun. We didn't have to manipulate that. We did the traffic block, right? Yeah, we did all that. And we did delete vehicle. We did that, right? Yes, we did. We did do delete vehicle. Okay, I think that is it. And I know we did simple HUD, but it never hurts to double check just to make sure you did it. Okay. We're good to go. Now, we just need to go back over to the LSPDFR file. We need to go into keys, and we need to disable the vanilla backup menu, which is right here. Capital N-O-N-E. We'll disable that. Let's go ahead and click File, click Save, close out, and then LSPDFR INI, we have to go in here, and we have to disable the vanilla flashlight by going here and clicking or typing in true. And that's all we have to do in there. That's it for that. So File, Save, Close. We're done. Okay, we installed a lot of plugins, so normally I would restart. And anytime you guys install a vast majority of plugins like that, always restart your PCs. Don't ever try to go in the game like I'm fixing to do. Don't ever do it that way, guys. All right, we can get rid of these. We can refresh that. I've got everything else on my other screen. And we can now, I'm going to show you all the plugins that we just installed, guys. I'm going to bring them all over here, right here in the middle of the screen. This is everything we just installed. Well, aside from, you know, the things that goes in your scripts folder, which would be that. We did not install that. We didn't install that. We did not install that. We did not install that. I mean, we installed the script stuff, but we had to take it back out because, unfortunately, scripttookv.net is not working. Even with the updated version, it's not working. We can take that out. Take that out. We can take this out. Everything else we installed. This is everything else we installed right here, okay? So now what we're going to do, I'm going to go back into here. Let me minimize this, and let's pull these over just a little bit. Let me pull that back up. Go to install first, then make copies, plugins, and these all get dragged and dropped back into here. There we go. They all go right back in there for the next time I need to install. That's what they're there for, man. So we installed 22 plugins. That's what we installed. Let me go here, and let's get rid of... Oh, wait. No, we don't need to get rid of those quite yet. Actually, we'll go ahead and drop them. If I need to, I can go back and get them. Okay, close that. Now, Ebby's Game Launcher. Let's pull that up. And we're going to launch GTA 5. Click yes. Close out of this. Let's cross our fingers and hope it loads up. It usually does for me, but... Rage plugin hook. I cannot when it does that. It does it live and you can't see it. Yes. I want you to unblock those files. Why do I have to keep answering the same question? Come on, pull up Rage plugin game. It hooked. Now, where the game loads, different story. Because that was a lot of plugins to install at once. 22 plugins at one time. That's a lot. But that's only because I can. You guys don't do that. I want you guys to install the most, like 3 or 4 plugins at a time. Restart your PCs and then go into the game. If you do install a vast majority of plugins, you didn't get the advice from me. But if you do, make sure that you restart your PCs every time. Yeah, watch how fast my plugins load up. Once they start loading here, just watch. If they load. They might load through the Rage plugin hook when I load the game in. Like when I go on duty is what I mean. There they go. Y'all see how fast they load? See that? That's a solid state drive. That's the difference between an HDD and an SDD. Is the speed and the smoothness of it. I used the HDD for a long time. And it worked great for me. And the very first solid state drive I ever had was only 256 gigabytes. And it literally had enough room on there for one modded copy of GTA 5 and one clean copy of GTA 5. And I ran on that SSD for a long time before I was able to up it.
Now leave me alone.
Go on!
Alright, so looks like our simple HUD needs to be adjusted just a tad bit. Alright, let's go to options. Let's make sure we're armored up. Let's go back. Make sure the weather's clear. Let's remove our weapons and load up the ones that we have. Alright, there's that stop the ped flashlight right there. And let's go to time. We want to take the time down a little bit. Take it to like 19. Let's see what 20 does. We'll go right there. We're going to freeze the time there. Go to options, save the settings. And let's go to vehicle spawning. I don't think it'll spawn through here now, but I can try it, but I don't think it's going to do it. Oh, actually it did. So our ELS is working. All right, I'm gonna speed up these Coronas. That is my that's probably my ALPR. Yeah, let me turn that off real quick. Got an expired registration. Where's he at? Oh, he's long gone. Is he long gone? Yeah, he is. All right, turn that off. Let's close out of this. All right, now let's start getting these Coronas popping. I'm going to hold down my left alt and use the numbers across the top of the keyboard 1 through 5. I'm going to tap those till they get to 30. I like to do multiple keys at a time, though. You're going to start seeing those Coronas pop. Then 4 and 5. There we go. Look at those Coronas pop, man. Now you have a stage 2 lighting on your vanilla vehicle. But before we do anything, all right, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna fix this menu layout. No, this is the new version for me. Appearance, primary color blue. How about green? No, can we change the menu color? Can we do that? Vehicle only HUD. No, we'll leave that there. Okay, this one needs to be at blue too, not friendly blue. It needs to match. There we go. Let's go back. Layout, time. No, we need to go to road, it looks like. I think. Or is it direction? Yeah, we got to go to road first and move it over. So let's go to the road. Nope, not the road. It's not the road. That's not it. It's the region, I think. There we go. Just got to move that over a little bit, and we'll move it down a tad. Like so. And we'll go back to direction. We got to take that scale down a little bit. There we go. Nah, man, take it in, broski. All right, then we want the time. What's Zulu time? I don't want that on. Oh, I see it up there. Yeah, I don't want that on. I don't want that turned on. That's the time there. What's display? Price down. Ah, okay. Leaderboard font. Do these not even work anymore? 24-hour clock, 12-hour clock, use in-game time. Oh, dope. You can use actual time. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's use actual time. That's what time it is here for me, 7:18. All right, let's go back. Position. And we are going to want to definitely move this over to the center. About right there. Let's go back again, and what was region again? That zone name. Okay. We want the new Empire Way. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, right there. That's what I want. That's a little better. There we go. I want it to be that. Yeah, I want it to be that one. Okay. Move it over and bring it down. And that should be pretty good right there. Now, once I save all this and I go back to desktop, I'll save it to my INI file again. That way I never have to change it again. Appearance. Yeah, you can do like blue and all that. Vehicle. Okay, so that means it only shows when you're in the vehicle. I got you. We don't want that. Save configuration. All right, that's it right for that. So I guess let's make a traffic stop real quick and let's test out our... Oh, we'll test on this guy right here. Why is he stuck in his car? I'm trying to remember how we fixed that last time. I think it was something through simple control is what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a... What's up, Cameron? I've got a video on my Patreon that shows you how to... Where you can download all the INI files that I have, and you can... And then I got a video that shows you how to put them all in. If you want to go to my... Yeah, this is the one. The pinned comment right there. If you go to that pinned comment, it'll take... You'll find it as my shop tab. You'll find it in there, man. You'll see one that says all of CJ's INI files, and you'll see the video on how to install them as well. Yeah, why can I not get out of my car? Yeah, I cannot get out of my car at all. Let me check my simple trainer. Vehicle options. I don't think the doors are locked or nothing like that. Yeah. It's definitely something through my simple control, I think. Okay. So, alright, well, we can't do anything unless... Okay, so there's the map right there, ladies and gentlemen. There's the map for through Simple HUD right there. It's pretty dope. It's pretty good. So, I'm going to have to do this. I got to exit the game. Because I can't figure out how to get out of my car. Last time it was something through Simple HUD. So let's go back to our main game directory. Let me get rid of these. Let's go to plugins, simple control, and let's get this real big and see what it might be. Park key. See, I don't have that enabled. Should I enable it so I can disable it? Y'all know what I mean? License plate speedometer, park indicator enabled. True. Maybe that should be set to false. Why can I not get out of my daggum car? See, it's not the crashes and stuff that annoys me so much about LSPDFR. It's the dumb stuff like that. Like when you get in the game, you get stuck in your car, you get stuck in the corner of the building, you can't get out. That's the stuff that annoys me about LSPDFR and GTA 5. Vehicle indicators, parking mode is set to false. We got the fuel system on. Refuel notification, vehicle indicator mode. Leave door open when engine is on. Vehicle parking siren kill. I don't need that enabled. I have automatic siren cutout. So we'll set that at false, whatever that is. Maybe I need to enable this just to see. So I'll just put it as the capital I for right now just to see what happens. Let's go ahead and click. Let's click file and click save, close out, and that's the only thing I think of it could be is that. That'd be the only thing I could think of that would be keeping me inside my car. Let me go to Epic Games. Rage plugin hook. Please don't ask me that stupid question about unblocking the files. Hey, Cypher over on Twitch. What up, brother? EL5389. What up, man? I appreciate y'all over on Twitch, guys. I always try to remember to look over there. It's hard for me to remember to look over there. We gotta go full screen here. Come on. How many times you got to click it before you flick it? Speech voice would need to be on, I'm guessing. I would start grammar police and language packs. Yes. You need to have your voice recognition on, most definitely. The most important thing you need to do, Austin, is go to your PC settings and make sure that your input is set to the mic that you're talking to. So go to PC settings, go to sound, and then make sure that your input sound is on the mic that you're talking through, or it won't pick you up. All right, let's hope we don't get stuck in the car this time. All right, let's load our weapons back up real quick. Now watch this. Check this out. I like being a bad cop sometimes. Never hurts.
You idiot.
Where are you running to? You're supposed to blow up with the truck, dude. Good night. Alright, let's get our vehicle. Emergency. Yeah, we're just like, we're stuck in the car, man. We cannot get out of the car. Like, what's the deal? I guess we'll try the parking mode. Why is that on? Yeah, I cannot get out at all, guys. Okay, vehicle off. Huh. That is crazy to me. I have no clue why. I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm getting stuck in my vehicle. That's wild to me. Vehicle options. Fix vehicle. Can I get out now? Let me go to I mean, I don't see anything that would be the reason why it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Did you? Let me try that. Let me try to turn that off. Did it fix it when you turned it off? Bro, why is my turn signal on again? My guy. Yeah, that's definitely not it. I just don't know what it could be. I really don't know. Well, I can't get into that vehicle. I wonder if I can spawn over to it. Let me see. Because there's a way to spawn to vehicles. Let's see. I just gotta figure. I gotta remember how to do it here. Engine off. Wait a minute. Dude, this is insane. I had this problem one time, and I can't remember what plug-in it was that was keeping me trapped in my car. I can't remember what it was. Now, turn that off. I'm trying to, like, warp from one vehicle to the other. There's a way to do it. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. I can't remember how to do it. There's a way to do it, man. There's a way to, like, get in the vehicle next to you. Warp to save vehicle. No save vehicle exists. Delete save vehicle. Explode save vehicle. Now, let me out. Can we not get out? I just jumped in the passenger seat. Yeah? Good night. I still can't get out. Let me see if there's something in options. Oh, that's just moving the car. Man, dude, I don't know. Huh. That is wild to me. Yeah, that's a new one to me, man. That is crazy to me. I have no idea. That's wild, man. I've only had this issue one other time, and I can't remember what the problem was. I can't remember. It might have been the version of simple. Well, no, that's not true because we were able to get out of the vehicle earlier. It's my favorite one. Kill all nearby pets. They'll go, ah! Okay, let me die. Let me die, I guess. It'll spawn me back at the hospital. See, that's why I like that Watch Your Death mod. It takes that away. Yeah, I don't know why I can't, like, get out of my vehicle. Like, what's the dealio? Let me try this, I guess. Let me try spawning at the one that I had saved. Let's do that. Vehicle spawning, no. Vehicle options. Load. Okay, now let's hop in. Now we can't get out. Bro, why? I mean, it's not like my doors are locked or anything. Let me go here. Let's go to vehicle. Turn the stupid radio off. Nobody wants the radio on. Nobody likes that. Police car radio on. Doors. All. Okay, now can you get out, dude? You cannot get out, dude. A lot of people don't know you can do that. You go to your vehicle, go to all, and it opens all your doors for you. A lot of people don't know about that trick. I'm trying to go through like all of my settings here. I need to be spawning in Grapeseed as well. Let's spawn at the police station. I don't want to spawn at my apartment, stupid. Okay, that's not gonna do anything.
Hey.
I'm trying to think of anything possible that would maybe cause me to be locked in my vehicle. I have no clue, man. Shoulder there. I got my hand on my shoulder there. Need to change that. What in the heck is going on? Why can I not get out of my vehicle? It's got to be a plugin I have installed. Because we were able to get out of it earlier, y'all remember? Oh my gosh, why'd the time freeze? That's not what I tried. It's not what I had. I had 2040. Idiot. Save settings. Oh, wait, what did you... Okay, I'm glad you got it working, Austin. What was it? Oh, your grammar police. Okay, awesome, dude. I'm glad you got it working, dude. I'm really glad you got it working. I'm trying to think of anything at all that'd be causing me to get stuck in my car. I just don't know what it could be. Let me set the nearest pet on fire. I haven't done that one for a while. Let's back up. Let's get these folks. Oh! My spotlight, I forgot about that. There we go. There's my beautiful spotlight. Okay, let me disable that for a minute. Oh, I didn't set nobody on fire. That sucks. Huh. Man, that's crazy, man. I just don't I don't know. Relationship menu. You can make everybody go like mad on you. Neutral, ignore. Relationship set. Yeah, let's leave that on neutral. Man, I just don't know what it could be, man. Those are fun. Man, dude, yeah, I don't know. I'm at all, man. I'm just like at all about this. I don't know. You can change the traffic lights. Man, dude, what would it be? I don't know. It's got to be one of my plugins, man. It's definitely got to be a plugin that I've got installed because I don't know of anything else that'd be in my Simple Trainer. You had to turn it off and restart your game? The God mode? You mean like your vehicle God mode? Because that's the only God mode I have on. And we've already restarted the game. I've already did that. I didn't turn my vehicle God mode off, though. Let me look at some of my plugins. Man, that's crazy, dude. It's definitely a plugin, man. It's got to be a plugin. Because I've never had issues with my God mode version of Simple Trainer I have to. That makes a huge difference. Because I know the newer versions, make your backup even get stuck. So let me go here. I'm pretty sure it's the... What are you doing, CJ? Yeah. Yeah, you got to have the 17.8, I believe it is. That's the version you need to keep your backup from getting stuck. And I don't think that'd be the reason I'm getting stuck either, but I'm going to... Yeah, that's the version I have. That's the exact version I have. I can tell you that right now. Let me open this up. Main install files. Yeah, that's the version I already have. If I pull it out here. Okay, come on. And then go like this. Go to main install files, drag and drop. Yeah, that's the version I installed. It's got to be a plugin. I'm just trying to think of what plugin it might be. I can't think of anything else other than like Simple Control. That would be the only thing I could think of that it would be. What about Traffic Block? Let me see about that. Barrier menu. I set that to none. I usually... Yeah, I don't use that though. Barriers, true, siren, traffic stop. Man, dude. Simple Control again. Let's look at that, I guess. I just don't see anything in here that would cause me to get stuck in my vehicle. And this is not going to matter. I never use that anyway. I never use the park key. I never use that. But I believe it was Vinoxy that helped me fix it last time. The guy that made Simple HUD and Simple Control. He's the one that helped me fix it last time. I just can't remember what it was he told me to do to fix it. That's the only parking mode is set to false. Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I'll have to try that, man. I'll have to try to go back in the game and disable God mode, I guess, and then... or I could disable it from the INI file, I guess, while I'm here. I just don't know what it could be, man. I'm really just at all with it. Let me look at my Stop the Ped. Let me see that. I don't know why there would be anything in here for that, but you know, you just never know. You just never know till you look. Tackle button, sprint boost button. Yeah, man, this is all set the way it's supposed to be set. I think I might want to turn this off right here. Blip the ped. Yeah, we're going to turn that off because that blipping stuff kind of gets on my nerves. And I always don't want to stop the ped because my guy screams like a maniac. Hold it! Wait! Stop right there! Like he's always screaming it or something, you know what I mean? My favorite is when he says hold it because his voice kind of cracks. Hold it! Yes, we want cops to take over arrests. Yes. Yes, what that said to yes. I don't know why that wasn't set to yes already. I'm trying to look for anything that has to do with vehicles. Man, dude. What the crapola? Let me see. I don't see anything here that would have anything to do with it. You may modify these words according to the language on your search items. Really? We can modify these words? Well, I get tired of seeing blotter paper. That's annoying. Suspicious substance, blotter paper. Wait a minute. Set the probability to 0 to 100% of a vehicle driver refuse. Okay, that's for a driver during a traffic stop. It's not me. Let's push that on up to 20. Let's push this on up to 60. Let's push this on up to 20. We're going to have the probabilities kind of high this time. Man, dude, I just don't see anything that would keep me from exiting my vehicle in here. I'm looking, man. I'm trying to see what it is. This is part of troubleshooting, you know what I mean? This is part of it. I mean, and again, we might have to have the new version of Start the Ped. I mean, Simple Trainer, because I'm using an old version. You know what I'm saying? I might need to put in the new version. That may have an impact on it as well. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It could be like anything at this point. It could be anything. Man, I'm just like, I'm at an all right now. Because I know for a fact there's nothing in here that's going to keep me from exiting my vehicle. I just don't think it would. Force vehicles, metapad. Officer pad model using the entry in vehicles.meta file. Default is no. Only change perimeter if you know what you're doing. Well, I haven't changed it. It's been like that since the day I downloaded it. Yeah, I just don't, I don't see anything, man. Maybe there's something in here. This mod can be kind of weird sometimes. All right, let's see here real quick. How about instead he has a weapon, he's got a weapon. I mean, you can change it, but you have to find the audio for it. I like to have one that says, put down your gun. Put your gun down now. Like a country voice. Put your gun down, boy. Put that gun down. Don't you make no sudden movements. You reach for that gun, I'll blow your brains out. You reach for that gun, I'll blow a hole into you into tomorrow. You reach for that gun, I'll shoot you so many times your mama's gonna feel it. You reach for that gun, I'll shoot you in the belly so many times you'll be crapping bullets for a year. Yeah, I don't see anything in here, guys, that would keep me from getting out of my vehicle. Man, that's crazy. Huh. Yeah, man, I don't see anything. I see nothing. This needs to be fixed for sure. All this space right here needs to be fixed. We're going to fix it right now. There we go. File, save, close. Maybe anything in here? Probably not. I don't know what else could be holding me in the car, you know what I'm saying? There's call out interface. I mean, I don't think anything in here is gonna keep me from getting out of the car. That would be kind of dumb. Call out interface. Automatic siren cutout. Okay. Keyboard exit vehicle is F. Controller exit vehicle is Y. We know this. Okay. Keyboard horn. Keyboard yelp is R. Controller yelp is the B button. Yeah, I know that. Why would you disable this if you want the mod? Just take the mod out of your game. You know what I'm saying? Why even that's a dumb option to have. Well, if you don't want to use the mod, you don't want it working, just go ahead and set this here to false. Or you could just take the mod out of your game. Huh. You could do that. That makes no sense. Why do people got to be dumb? I mean, that's it. Now, you could do that. I mean, now, don't get me wrong. You can do what you want, but you could possibly quite take the mod out of your game. You could do that. No, you think? Man, guys, I just don't know. I'm just... This is the only one I haven't looked through. And I know for a fact there ain't nothing in here, man. Why am I stuck in my car? I need to reach out to Vinoxity and talk to him about it, because he helped me handle it last time. Wait, natives. 1 equals ultimate backup, stop the ped. 2 is police redefined. So why are these all set to 2? They should all be set to 1. Yeah. Let's set these all to 1. That should not be set like that. We want stop the ped on the backup to handle this. We don't have policing redefined. I don't know why that's even set like that, but that is mentally retarded. Yeah, we want all these set to 1, right? Is that right? Yeah, because 0 is native, so, yeah. All right. What's Bible time out? Okay, well, there's that, I guess. File, save, close. Only other thing I know to look at, guys, is the INI file in Simple Trainer. That's the only other thing I know to look at. Simple HUD. Come on, where's the trainer at? There it is. Let's see. What does it say what it's for? Menu, okay, it's menu cancel. Menu key cancel. Controller enter. Okay, I don't care about none of this. I just want to figure out why I can't get out of my daggum car once I get in. It should not be doing that. It's something I've installed, man. And I don't believe it was Simple Trainer because I had Simple Trainer earlier when I got out of the car. I already had it in the game, so. Gosh, what could it be? There's God mode right there. Default G key for God mode. Vehicle God mode is default 9. It's the 9 key. On top of the keyboard. Speed up is numpad 9. Speed stop is numpad 3. Man, dude, I honestly don't know. Yeah, we got that disabled for a reason. Okay, we're just going to keep looking through here until we find something for it. This is annoying, man. Like, this little stuff like this. Like I said, the game crashing don't bother me and stuff. It's not that bothers me. It's just little stupid stuff like this that happens. You know, like I said, you get stuck in the corner of a building. Your character freezes. You can't move. Your police lights get stuck on stage 2. Every time you get in your car, your tires go flat. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like this right here. That's the stuff that really annoys me. It is. It truly annoys me. Drive time key. Numpad 6. Yeah, I think that's about it for that. Well. Hey, what's up, TLB? I'm having an issue, man. So the game's running good. Right? But every time I go in the game, I can get into my police vehicle, but it won't let me get out. It will not let me get out of the police vehicle. It's almost like I'm locked in. So I'm just trying to figure out what it might be. I could try Simple HUD again. I don't know if it'd be that or not. I don't think it'd be Simple HUD. Because, wait a minute. You know what? It didn't start doing it until we messed with that Zulu time. That's when it started doing it. So, is there a hotkey? You're adding all that into your game on an updated version, man? Well, first of all, so you got the heap adjuster installed, the pack file limit adjuster, I'm assuming, in the game config. We don't even know if those work yet. And then you're installing Sanctuary Vest, Duty Belt, Hank's EUP Vest, Earpiece. That's a lot of stuff to install for OpenIV. I would not recommend installing all that for OpenIV. I'd recommend sticking with the standard mods, man. You want to see my standard mods, dude? Let me show you my standard OpenIV modifications I use every time. This is it right here. I use 17 OpenIV modifications. All these right here. It's the standard stuff. If I add anything extra to my game, I make a backup copy of my directory and I add them one at a time. I'll add one, run the game, make sure it works. I'll come back out, make another, delete the other copy, make another copy, add the other one, make sure it works, come back out, delete the copy I just made, make another copy of the one that works, add another mod, go back into the game, well, you just said that you installed, when I add a mod, for example, Thin Blue Line, Sanctuary Vest, and Duty Belt, Hank's EUP Vest, and Earpiece. That's when your game's giving you issues, when you install those. What's up, TLB? Well, I'm doing good, man. How are you? Okay, so if you install them one by one, which one did you install that started crashing your game? Let's rock. What up, brother? Okay, so which mod was it you installed that started crashing your game? Man, guys, I just honestly do not know. I mean, I just don't know. I need to do this real quick before I go back into the game, though. I need to make my other pathway. Or save my other pathway. This and this. Favorites. Add to favorites. Add. And then we need to go to mods. Update. Update RPF. Common, data, and AI. No, this is not the one. We need to go back one. We need to go to levels. GTA 5. The vehicles.meta file. Favorite, add to favorites. Vehicles meta. Loving Tombstone subscribing. Thank you for subbing, Loving Tombstone. I appreciate that. Thank you for the sub. All right, there we go. There's that. Okay, close this. Close this. I guess we'll fire the game back up and see what happens. I personally do not know why I'm getting stuck inside my vehicle. What's up, my critter? What's going on? Everybody still good over on Twitch? Everybody still good over on Twitch? My echo. All right, let's go back to Epic Games, I guess. And launch GTA 5. And we'll try this one more time. Let me cut the game audio for copyright reasons, obviously. Even though I didn't cut it earlier, I forgot to. Got a flash flood warning for Tennessee. Who cares? Rain possible on Wednesday. Of course it is, because I just spent the last handful of hours cleaning my vehicle. So yeah, it's going to rain. I spent like an hour cleaning my wheels. Takes a lot of work to clean that big Suburban, man. I mean, it's just me and my youngest daughter riding in it now. You know, my other two girls, they don't ride in it. My other three girls, they don't ride in it. My other three, you know, my oldest, she has her own life now. My other two girls, my 15 and 13-year-old. My daughter Jasmine just turned 15. She's 15 now, so she needs to be getting her permit very soon, learning how to do all that stuff. And her mom needs to make her get a job so she can be responsible, because she is not. She is not. I love her to death, but she is not a responsible 15-year-old. And, you know, most 15-year-olds are not responsible, but they have some sort of responsibility, but she does not. And my 13-year-old, she's kind of the same way. She don't really have responsibility, you know, but, you know, I don't know. Maybe I was just raised differently. And, I don't know, man. Look, see, he just got out of that vehicle. What's up with that? Let me check out something real quick. Let's do like this. I just broke into the car. That's awesome. Sorry, man. I'm so sorry, bro. I didn't want to steal the car. I did not want to do that.
Where's my cover?
Yeah, I can't get out of the vehicle. Yeah, I cannot get out of the vehicle at all.
Don't move!
Why can I not get out of the vehicle? Oh my gosh, this is weird.
Let's go!
This is crazy, man. Why I can't get out of the vehicle? I have no clue, man.
Can I get some cover? Shit for brains! Piece of garbage!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What's up, CA Jazz? What's up? Is it California Jazz, how you say it? I do use open all interiors. Yes, I do. I most certainly do. I do use open all interiors. Is that, well, I tell you, last time it was Vinoxy that helped me figure it out. And it was something within the Simple Control plugin.
Oh, man!
Oh, jeez. I thought Michelle was going to clear that. Why is that always on, dude? Okay. Yeah, man, I don't know. I have no clue, man. He does not want to get out at all, dude. Man, that is insane to me, dude. Alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try installing the new version of Simple Trainer. Because I've been using 17.8 for a while just because the newer versions was making your backup get stuck. Let me copy this trainer. Let's go here. That's wild to me, man. I'm so blown away by this. I mean, like I said, it happened before, and Vinoxity helped me figure it out. You guys know Vinoxity is the guy that made Simple HUD and Simple Control, Simple Emotes. He also goes by Gravity Exploits on YouTube. Let's see. Backup trainer. So we'll paste it in here and replace it. And then we're going to bring this out. Pop it right up here. Let's go to Google and Simple Trainer for GTA 5. So this one was updated March 22nd. So we will try the newest version. I will try that. Yeah, you have to complete the prologue and the first mission with Franklin and Lamar. And then once you do that, save the game, and then you can play LSPDFR. What's up, Jaden? Welcome back, dude. Okay, so let's try this, I guess. We will give this a whirl. Let's bring it out. And open it. No, custom thumbnails, you dummy. Wait, what was in there? Oh, there's my revert video. I never did an updated video. Sorry, guys. I just haven't had time, man. I've been busy. You know, I found lately being in my, I guess getting older, yeah, I enjoy being outside a lot. I don't even like, don't take this the wrong way. What's up, Brant? I know, dude. I know it's so crazy. I don't get it, but we are going to replace these. I think all I had to do was replace the ASI to update it, but it is what it is. All right, now we can drop this in here and replace the Trainer V. All right, now let's try it one more time. Gosh, what was I even saying now? I forgot. I completely forgot what I was saying. Had a brain fart. What was I saying, guys? I completely forgot what I was saying. No, man, I've never had no issues with going into stores, Thoroughest. And specifically not that one the one you're talking about in Strawberry. I know which one you're talking about. I've never had an issue with that one out there. I still got my game audio cut because I forgot to cut it off a while ago. And of course now the game's gonna act stupid, right? Yeah, it is. It's gonna act gay. Get up here, you hear me? Do what I say! Alright, well, that's the nature of the beast. I just farted. That's the nature of the beast sometimes. You just gotta restart 100 times! If you guys would become Patreons, you would know that I'm not being serious at all because that's how I do on the Patreon. I get stupid over there. I get stupid. I act sometimes, because I always go back and watch my videos after I record them and edit them and upload them because I want to make sure all the audio's right, the gameplay is good, there's no lag or nothing. And sometimes I get so surprised at myself because I act so dumb. You know, and then sometimes I'll get tickled. I'll get tickled at myself. You know, we can all entertain ourselves at some point, and I'm one of those guys. I can totally entertain myself. And sometimes some of the things that I say, I don't say nothing bad. You know, I don't say anything ungodly, that's for sure. Because that's the one thing I am as a God-fearing man, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a God-fearing man. But some of the things I say sometimes, the way I scream, the way I say things, just kind of tickles my funny bone. And it... That's what the Patreon's all about. See, on my channel, I'm a little more serious. But on the Patreon, I really let loose. And that's why I let loose over there, and that's why I let my sense of humor come out over there, because people are paying for exclusive content. You know what I mean? So, come on, man. Go to full screen. What are you doing? But that's what the Patreon's for. It's for exclusive content. Did my rage not hook? Don't tell me hook. Did I click it? Oh my gosh. Why did it do that? Now it's not gonna hook. Let me try it again. I know if you click it too soon, it'll do that too with epics. If you click the rage plugin hook too soon, it'll do that to you. It'll tell you insufficient space or permissions you can't access. Let me guess. All right. Well, it's not going to hook, so we're going to the game. Stupid game! I hate this game! I hate this mod! It's so stupid! And dumb! And gay! Okay, I'll calm down. Get on my face. Don't ever look at me like that again, water bottle. He said, let me try that while CJ's raging. All right, well, it looks like it's not wanting to hook. It looks like it's not wanting to hook. All right, guys, look. Let me do this so you guys go like, I need to change this back. Instead of it saying going to my shop tab, I need to change it to go directly to the Patreon so I can do that for you guys. So it can go like directly to the dashboard for y'all. Go to the dashboard, fool. What is my Patreon not going to work now? What is it? What's next? Okay. Let me just exit this. I did share my live stream from here over on the Patreon tonight. I mean, there's the link right there for the Patreon for those who want to see. Z Brant. For those who want to go to the Patreon, the only thing is, yes, yeah. Are you sure you want to leave YouTube? No, I clicked the link for no reason. But once you guys get over to the page here, and I'll show you guys, here's the shop tab. You can go over to memberships, and this is your memberships. Now, this is the one I recommend, the $5 tier a month, because they get more content than anybody. And it's content like that. You hear me screaming a lot. You hear me acting stupid. So if you guys want to see more of that side of me, this is the tier you want right here. The only time I do not post this tier is if it's an exclusive video. And I haven't done an exclusive video for any of these other tiers. It's been a while. Most of the, like, I would say 99.9% of the content that I post is for this $5 tier right here. It's for that $5 tier. So if you guys want to become a Patreon, get the $5 tier. Don't go no higher than that. Don't go any higher than that unless you just want, like, you know, exclusive GTA 5 tutorials or whatever, then that's up to you. But get the $5 tier. That's the one you want. That's the one that's going to treat you the best. So I think what I'm going to have to do, because it did that, I'm going to have to go back to the other version of Simple Trainer. So let's get rid of this because that's not going to work. That is not going to work at all. Let me go back to this trainer. This is the one we want. Yes, open it. Quit asking me that. All right, so we'll go here. Grab the, nope, just grab those two and drag and drop. Replace. Close out of this. Drag and drop. Replace. Now, let's try it. Let's see if that was the issue with it crashing. But then we still got to figure out why in the world it's not letting me get out of my vehicle. Like I said, Vinoxy helped me figure it out last time. So I tell you what, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and we are going to call it right there, ladies and gentlemen. We have been live for 3.5 hours, I think. And I've got a little 7-year-old princess that I need to spend time with and hang out with. I know she patiently waits on me to come inside and, you know, play Mario with her. And we just beat Super Mario Deluxe U on the Nintendo Switch 2. Why does that keep coming off and going on? Would you just please turn off? Turn off! But she patiently waits on me to come in. We play Mario Deluxe U on the Nintendo Switch 2. We beat it about a week and a half ago. We just beat Super Mario Wonder 2 days ago, and we're now playing Super Mario 3D World. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. It's the one where you get the cat outfits and all that. And I thought it was great on Nintendo Switch 1, but on the 2, it is way better. The graphics and gameplay are way better, and it's just all... Yeah, I think it was too, Brant. She waits on me patiently because I'm, like I said, at my older age, I love being outside, like cleaning the wheels of my truck, cleaning my truck up, doing things to my truck, working on it, piddling around in my dad's shop. I've been out there trying to clean the shop up a little bit for him and here and there because my dad's about to be 90 years old August 4th. And he still gets around good. So he's going to be 90 years old in about 2 weeks. His birthday's on a Tuesday. 90 years old. My mother is 70. She'll be 71 April 28th of next year. And let me tell you guys, I just got done ordering a bunch of new stuff for my truck, like new lights and stuff. And me and my mom, I had 3 switch boxes in there before. I should have took before and after pictures. I've got some pictures I posted, I think, for you guys on the community tab. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I'll show you real quick. Let me go over there and I'll show you guys real quick on the community tab here on my post. If I can get my post up here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here is the pictures right here. So let me take you guys over to the scene here so y'all can see them. Right, so here's the pictures of my truck right here. All these lights here that you see, so they were all hooked up to other switch boxes, like older switch boxes, like the one with the 4 silver switch on you get from AutoZone. And me and my mom, we spent about a week and a half rerouting not just the lights, but all the wire from underneath the dash to a brand new switch box. I bought the rocker switches. You guys know what the 8-gang rocker switches are? I bought 2 of those. My mom customized the box for those, so let me show you what I'm talking about here. But my mom was out there with me for like a week and a half doing all this stuff and helped me rewire everything. She's almost 71. She still gets around good. My dad's going to be 90 August 4th. He still gets around good. And now he can't handle the heat the way he used to. He'll come outside sometimes for a few hours, and then he'll go back into the air conditioner. I thought I had more pictures of the truck than this. I thought I did. I really thought I did. Do I not? Come on, man. Go to the channel. Go to post. I thought I had more pictures than that. Okay, so here's the custom switch box right here. Here's my custom switch box that my mom built. This whole thing right here, what you see right here under the switches, that is plywood, ladies and gentlemen. We took the lid off of this. This is the center console. We took the lid off. My dad took his saw and cut the metal part off, and we wrapped it in felt, right? This is plywood right here, and my mom did the measurements. She cut all of this out by hand. She did it with a little saw, and then she cut the places out for the rocker switches. Now, look at that, and tell me how professional that looks. That looks so professional how she did that. This now is in a different box. I don't even know if I can bring the... gonna send you into retirement. I don't even know. I might be able to pull the pictures up for you guys real quick from my phone and my computer. But I got to show you the work that my mom did. But my point is that my mom and dad, my mom's 70, my dad's going to be 90 soon, and they still get around like champs, man. It's pretty amazing to see. And I hope that when I'm 90 years old that I look as good as my dad does, I'm in good a shape as he is, and I still get around as good as he does. But it's just amazing to see my parents, their work ethic, they just never stop, man. They never stop. They actually have a little food tent they're doing right now where they cook their own special cheeseburgers and chili sauce for hot dogs and all that. And Even this blazing hot sun, like I said, my mom was out there with me for almost 2 weeks rerouting all this wiring stuff and wiring up these switches. And so big shout out to my mom. She's very crafty with her hands, as you guys can see. If I can find these pictures, I will show you guys real quick what the new version of the truck looks like. Because now, in front of this, there's a whole nother box up here where I put the that one box you guys see in this. It's up on that now. It's all customized work. It's all killer customized work. If I can, come on, you can't tell me they're not on here, man. These got to be in my photos somewhere. Oh, come on. They got to be in my photos, man. How would they not be in my photos, bro? Okay. So I haven't got a picture of the new one yet with the box in it, but this has got one of the boxes in it, but not the third box. Got it like a second box in there. What is it doing? Okay, yeah, just upload it, bro. I just need you to upload it. Can you do that? My gosh. Just upload it, for crying out loud. Why does it take you so long? All right, let me upload this one, and then I'm sure I can pull it up on BC and show you guys. But yeah, me and my mom, like I said, spent about a week and a half, 2 weeks, rewiring all the wires, getting them all good and hid, and because before they were just kind of scattered and stuff. I mean, they weren't like scattered on the floor or nothing like that. They were just, I didn't like the way they looked, and I just wanted to reroute them. So that's exactly what we did, and I'll show you guys the latest update on the truck with the new white light strips on it, which looks pretty great. They look pretty awesome. And when you're driving down the road at night, it lights up each side of the road, and the back of the road, and the front, man. It lights it up. And but my point is that I enjoy being outside doing stuff like that on my truck, man. I just do. And my little girl, she waits so patiently for her daddy to come in, and we are either talking, hanging out, spending time together, or playing Mario. One of the two, man. We're doing one of the two, you know what I mean? So, but y'all give me just a second. I'm going to get these pictures uploaded, and I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight in here and being patient. Listen to my nonsense. Guys, don't forget to go check out the Patreon. It's linked in the pinned comment if you guys would, please. I would greatly appreciate it. No obligations, but like I said, if you want a good tier, you're going to want to get that $5 tier a month. All right, so let me go back over here so I don't accidentally give out any kind of sensitive information. And let me make sure I'm on the right thing here before I show you guys. Let's see here. All right, there's that one. There's that one. That one. Just a second, guys. I got to make sure they're uploaded properly to the PC before I... Okay. All right, so I'm going to bring y'all over to the scene again here. I'm going to bring y'all back over here. Here's the custom box here that my mom also built, handmade. Now, the slot in the middle is filled by now. It's filled. That is a siren you see up there. Now, obviously, I can't run the siren on public roads, but I can, however, use that PA, that microphone that's mounted to the grill, inside the grill of the truck, to talk about Jesus to people who are walking down the road, and I love doing it. So it's got a C. As you guys can see, there's a CB right here. This is a switch panel for my amber and white lights that flash in the front window. And then this is a CB my dad gave me here, which is really awesome. I love it. That's a killer little CB. It picks up anything and everything. This is my 100 watt siren right here. There's a 400 watt in the center console right now. Or right here, right now is what I meant to say. And then if we go this way, there's a kind of a picture of it in the dark. What everything looks like. This is what the inside of the truck looks like. We literally rerouted every wire. You guys see I got a lot of stuff zip tied and out of the way. And then if we go over here, here's a picture of the truck in the most recent update. We just put these lights on the side, and there's one on this side, and there's two in the front, and you'll see it here in just a second. There's the other side of the truck. These light up the ground, man. They light them up. And there's the front of the truck. Now, keep in mind, these amber and whites here are perfectly legal in the state of Tennessee. Tennessee, per the Tennessee Light Code, per the Tennessee Vehicle Light Code, you can have amber and white lights in the front and rear of your vehicle. You can use them for cautionary reasons. I use them for when I'm backing out on the roads. I use them for when I'm backing up in general. Or if I have to pull over the side of the highway and get in the back of my truck for whatever reason, these lights come on and they do flash. And then I think that is, I think that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. That's all I wanted to show you was that, was those pictures, man. I think the truck turned out really good. I'm very pleased with it. I'm super thankful to my mom who come out there and took time out of her day when she didn't have to help me with it. And my dad who come out there and helped us quite a bit too. And my parents are awesome, man. I love my parents. You know, every time I need a place to go, I've got a home right here that they always welcome me to every single time, man. Yeah, it is, TLB. I love it, man. It's for those that don't know, it is a 2009. It's a 2009 Chevy Suburban 1500 LTZ. Yes, it does have the 5.3 V8 in it, and it is a powerful machine. And we put a lot of work into it, a lot of time, money, blood, sweat, and tears. I have you guys to thank for that. A lot of the Patreons to thank for that. That's where a lot of that came from for the truck. I mean, the lights weren't like super duper expensive anyway. I think the ones I paid for, the ones on the sides and the back, they came in a 3-pack. I think they were probably like $40. And then the other couple lights I bought were like $30 and $40 a piece. So it wasn't like they were super expensive. But I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support y'all show. Because of you guys, you know, I get to drive a truck like that, and me and my daughter get to have a vehicle that we can ride around in and look kind of cool, and you know, we have a very reliable vehicle that we can, you know, go out to eat with and all that. I'm actually fixing to take her out for a daddy-daughter day coming up soon. Probably going to take her to the movies and take her out to Red Lobster to eat. She wants to go to Red Lobster and try it. She likes seafood like her dad, thank God, because her mom does not like seafood. But she does like seafood, thank goodness. So we're going to go to Red Lobster and eat. I'm going to take her to a movie. I think I'm going to take her to see the new Moana movie. She wants to see that. So I think it'd be cool to take her out for that. It is, Jaden. I love the, when I go to Red Lobster, I love their cheese biscuits they bring out. The ones that are always on the house. And then I always get like the boiled shrimp, the broiled shrimp. It's the boiled, broiled, fried, and scampi. It's the all-you-can-eat shrimp. And, but I tell you like this, man. I don't know how much it is now to eat at Red Lobster, but I know it was expensive before, so I'll have to save a little bit of money before I take her there. But anyway, she's waiting on me, guys. I'm going to get inside and hang out with my little one. She is a daddy's girl through and through, and she loves being with me, and I love being with her. She's my heart. All my kids are special to me. I love them all. But my little one, my 7-year-old, she is my heart because she's the baby. She's daddy's heart. But that's going to do it, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm sure it was just Simple Trainer the reason the game wasn't hooking there. That was the only thing we installed that made it not hook. So I'm pretty positive it was just a Simple Trainer. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, again, I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit the like button on your way out. And again, consider becoming a Patreon over on, consider becoming a patron over on the Patreon. It is the pinned comment, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys so much. If you go to that pinned comment, then go from there, go to the memberships tab, and you'll see the memberships. Just get the $5 tier. Don't get nothing more expensive than that. You'll be wasting your money if you do, but I promise you'll get your money's worth on the $5 tier. And there's already tons of videos on that tier that you can enjoy and watch. With that said, everyone, God bless you all. Have an amazing night. Don't forget, our upcoming sermon is going to be about Judgment Day. And I want everybody in here that's here right now, I want you guys here. I want you guys here listening to the Word of God. If there's ever a sermon, I want a video that I want everybody here for, it is talking about the Word of God. That's the ones I want you here for. Guys and girls, have an amazing night. God bless you all. Put Jesus Christ first in your life. Make sure he is your Lord and Savior. Make sure you are asking for forgiveness with a repenting heart every chance you get, because you never know when it's your time to go. And you want to make sure that you have forgiveness from God so that you have a one-way ticket to heaven. The Bible says you ask for forgiveness with a repenting heart. And for those who call on the name of Jesus and believe in him shall inherit eternal life. Guys and girls, I love you so much, and I will see you all in the next video. I'm getting pretty good with these cameras. Good night, everybody. Bye. Peace. Bye.